What is up, guys? Sabahudin here, and welcome back to a little bit of Flintlock Siege of Dawn. This is A44's brand new Souls-like. They're the guys behind Ashen, if you remember that cool little puppeteer kind of game. It's really cool. They're based in New Zealand. Not many games coming out there, so it's nice to play something a little bit different. This one's got like pretty damn good reviews. I've been enjoying it so far. You know, it's a nice mix of Bloodborne, but you've got such a verticality to it as well. Like, look at that. Like, you're doing like double jumps and triple jumps, back flips for style, and then finishing them off with a musket. I like it. I like it a lot. Definitely a glow up from their first game, which is great to see. That's why I follow a lot of these AA games. You know, Atlas Fallen and Banisher's Ghost of New Eden and that. I support all devs, big and small. And yeah, they could end up being the next like Breakaway, the next Rockstar, the next EA or Activision or whatever, you know, next Ubisoft. Depending on what way you look at it, I suppose, right? Elias. First, yes, how's it going? We just started the stream. How's it going? How you doing? I'm in the stream. Also, first in the stream. Yes, hello, hello, hello. Yo, subs, just views. How's it going? What a name, what a name. What are you up to with yourself these days? How you doing? We're just kicking things off. Nice. I just got confirmation that Warner Brothers, let's see. Holy shit. Yes, alright, cool. Yeah, said we might play a bit of Deadpool, the game, this week. Hopefully get our hands on it. Hell yes, that'd be nice, just to celebrate the movie. Dude, I wish they would sell that Wolverine and Deadpool controller with the big butt cheeks, but then again, you can't trust the internet not to get nasty with it. Hell yes. Yeah, so Modern Warfare 3 will be on the Game Pass tomorrow as well. I was thinking that was going to happen. I had reported about it. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Nice. They really want to capture as much as we can. Alright, let's get into the game. Nice. So we took on our first big boss. He was kind of like a stone giant thing. Pretty fun little dude. He, you know, typical kind of slow, telegraph everything and kick some ass. Nice. This has just been a week of amazing Game Pass games. Holy crap. We've had the Dungeons of Hinterberg. We're going to play a little bit of that later. It's like a cel-shaded Wind Waker Zelda-like. And then we have
watch out, Nor.
The new Capcom game, Path of the Goddess. They've been just pushing out game after game. Go Capcom. Alright, so we have basic concept of the combat is we have melee, we have a musket and a pistol, and we have our god friend here, Enki. He's pretty cool. He lets us do magic and stuff. He fell over, and he can kind of create this purple bar above them called the Wither, and that'll break them down and let you do some really, really nice kills. You okay, sir? So this game has a unique thing. You might see it building up there with the 68% on the left there. So how it works is you gather your souls, pretty much, you know, your currency for killing enemies, and then you build them up. But the unique part about this game is that you can either choose to bank them immediately, poor guy's all confused, or you can risk building them up and getting way more. And now I've got like 81% of the 200, so you could almost double your souls. Now if you get hit or fall down from a large area or something like that, you will lose them all. So it's complete risk versus reward. Boom, that was pretty sexy. Pretty cool game. See the way we can fly around. So we have this powder jump we can do and a double jump. So if you're really good, you can do jump, powder jump, jump, and another powder jump if you're fast enough. Pretty cool. And people say this game is slow. It's only as slow as you make it, my friend. Alright, so we're heading over here. It's kind of, it does look like Banishers in a way. It's a mix of like Persian and mystical lands. Really cool. It's like, I think it's only 50 instead of the usual 70 or 80. Very nice. Support those devs. But if you have Game Pass, it's on that too. People always make, you know, they're like, oh, Game Pass is for cheap people, or Game Pass is not supporting the devs. Trust me, it is. They get a fat check going on PS Plus and Game Pass. And you buying it and paying for it, or buying it afterwards, or using Game Pass, it doesn't matter. Because they all get the proper analytics, and us streaming it as well, even if it's just to a few people, still shows that you've got that support going on. Alright, let's continue on. So yeah, that was our first kind of main boss. The big bosses seem to be the gods in the world, so don't know how many of them they'll do. Ashen was like these faceless puppets that you would fight and you would control, and then you would end up with these dudes. The Ravaging Horde. That's nice gear. How is your ravaging horde? I guess they want us to use the grenade here, huh? Ah, a little bit slow there. There must be a... I don't use the grenades very often. There must be a cooldown. Just have them walk into it. There's another one. Nice, that's more like it. Big bada boom. Alright, these guys aren't hard. Nice. Oh, they all died to that. Alright, called it a ravaging horde. Where's the horde? Oh, look, there's the big bastard here. Ew, he's like a two-faced thing. Cool. Let's use our super on him. Why not? That's what it's there for. No, I didn't survive very long, did I? After that. Nice. Horde defeated. Very good. Nice little mini boss.
Below, they're everywhere.
Cool. Hope your stream goes well. Thank you. Thank you.
Like
Thank you.
Invasion.
Nice.
They probably aren't even part of RAMMUHA's plan.
What am I
Someone
gonna
commented
do,
that
Enki?
on my TikTok with the
How am I
username.
gonna
What do I
fix
do?
this?
I don't know. Get totally wet. Yeah, it sounds like a good old OnlyFans bot. Oh yeah.
A welcome.
Probably a
find.
spam bot, but yeah. Hey, they're not wrong, right? Definitely Latinas forever. Holy shit. Oh cool, we get one of these breaching barrels. So we get to pick these up, which is funny. You can place them at certain areas and then shoot it and it'll cause an unbelievable explosion. So that was another little mini boss. You're gonna bump into a lot of those. That one was more like the deacons, you know, when you're fighting a lot of people. Nice. Hell yes. Hell yes. Yeah, I think a lot of people use Twitch and TikTok and everything to bounce back to OnlyFans. But you know, even the OnlyFans models, they mentioned they're making $1 million a month or whatever. It's insane money. But they still need a springboard off Twitch, you know, hanging around their tits up. So it's interesting for sure. It's interesting to see that OnlyFans can't survive on its own, you know. And we're at that pure saturation point, just like it is with YouTube and Twitch, where you just get enough of the same thing. Oh yeah, so you can change your outfit around. There's lots of armor. We just got a new pistol. Pistol sturdy firearm. Cool. Marauder's pistol. Make these guns. Alright. Tear through knight's armor. Now the pistol, not quite like Bloodborne. It will knock the shit out of them when they're red, which is good. But it does as much damage, you know, as your melee. So you can use it like that. Let's see. I have this one, Nora's pistol. A lot of her basic stuff is pretty nice. I don't think it shows the damage on this one, does it? Pistol sturdy firearm. Now you can upgrade these at the campfire as well, using the wood and iron you get and just the souls as well. And you've got a huge skill tree here, which is doing its thing. I feel like as time has gone on, the wither, the purple bar, because it loads in all this cool stuff and you can get like cool executions, it seems to be the way to go. Like just like a poise meter, balance meter, focus, whatever these games call it, it's all quite similar. I could have shot up all these barrels to kill those skeletons, but I chose to use my grenades. The way the grenades work in the game is they replace themselves after you rest. So use them. You can see one was more damage over time, and then the other one was just a good old explosion. So we need the breach barrel for here. And it has a very nice map as well. I actually got to give it to him. Like, it looks like a kind of a Middle-earth kind of map, you know. But if you look at it, it has loads of quality of life stuff in it that other games just don't have. So good for them. Like, I can fast travel whenever I want. I don't need to rest to do that. And then if I collect things, it puts a tiny little tick right beside it to say that it's done. These things are like, you can get special souls that will, ancestor souls that will big up your soul generation, you know. And these ones give you extra health. So yeah, pretty big ass map. We're going around in a circle. I'm enjoying this. Like, if you saw what Ashen was beautiful art style, 5 bosses or so, and that was it. You know, you're building up the town. But for an indie game, it was really impressive. Now this is extremely impressive as well. You gotta understand the size of these teams. These are done by like 40 people, you know. What's this here? Upgrade available. Campsite. And I broke through here. Okay, so you probably can either go here. Looks like we have a side quest down here, so maybe we'll do that. We'll see. Let's keep going. I'm enjoying this. Like, it's not quite as slick as Elden Ring or as fast as Bloodborne, but neither does it have to be. It's kind of mystical.
It's the crown of a revenant's lair. This one probably broke out of the grate below, trailing the rest of the
one.
gods.
Hey Lacuna, how's it going? Hello. Hello. Doesn't the gun already reload a similarity in Banshees? I probably could make it do that, but once you get a perfect reload, you have to reload again. I think the next one, you're fine, though. And you only get like 3 bullets. I was trying to find a hard way of trying to get bullets back. You don't pick it up off the ground. But yeah, it's ironic. It is kind of quite similar to Banishers. But Banishers is more God of War, close camera. I don't think there's even a jump in the game. But you switch between your characters. I enjoy Banishers a lot. I actually liked it over God of War Ragnarok. I know that's sad to say, but it's mainly coming from expectations mixed with yeah, just overall disappointment. Just really shit. It's a absolute Sony fatigue. So this weapon we got for killing that special boss tonight, it's a lot weaker of a weapon, but it powers itself up according to how much you let your combo build up. So once you get it really high, you can get it to 200% if you want, if you're really skillful. And that means I get 200% damage on this thing. So it has the potential to be the strongest weapon in the game, you know? If you got the balls. You got the balls. How you doing? How's Skyrim been going? Have you been able to play together or anything? Maybe you were saying you were playing it. Your girl, or is she like just hanging out, chilling with you? That's cool too. I know there is a couple of mods for Skyrim. I'm not Mr. Mod, so I don't really know even how that stuff works. But most of those games seem to excel with mods. And if you get a close-up on their head, you get a nice sniper elite kill. It's kind of funny. Nice. And see, now my blade is lighting up all red. Because now it does more damage. At the point now it's only 18% more damage. But you know what I mean. And there's plenty of upgrades you can get and cool things you can do. So you can send him out, do that, and we can get a nice little kill off him. We also got to upgrade. If I attack him, the moment I use his power, which is triangle. So it's kind of like pressing triangle at the same time as your attack. It's good. I think the only drawback I have is some of the character attacks are at 300%. It's very strange, so they telegraph everything, you know. It's pretty simple to dodge things, but every now and then they'll have this 300% attack where it's way faster. It's not telegraphed. It's like it could be just a spear poke or a shield bash from a knight or whatever, and it shows that kind of level of amateur kind of stuff, you know. Like Ashen was a kind of a stiff, clunky Souls-like, and you loved it for it, you know, that kind of way. Just get a big weapon and smack the boss with it, you know. That was about it. That's all you have to care about. This one has a little bit of that underneath it all, you know. We'll see what other weapons we can get. So I'm using this weapon. I like it. Like I said, at its weakest, it is the weakest, but at its strongest, oh my god, it seems like we have to get over there. I'm liking all this. Yeah, people compare this to Spanish. There's even mention of Forspoken out there. I think it's just because we're getting to this point where people see a person of color in a video game and they scream "Sweet Baby Ink" or DEI, which is it's a bit of conspiracy stuff. It's basically just a bunch of races. So it looks like we're going into Spiderland. Great. I can't get a single video game without spiders. Alright, see what they got going on. Guess he's gonna throw poison or something. Fucking great. Get out of here! So you can see what's going on there. So he raises the wither bar, or the poise bar, and then we have an upgrade that whatever damage he does, our next attack will do the same amount of damage. So I think it looks like wither. I don't know how useful it will be against the bosses or the armored ones, but it seems to be the way to go. There is a parry in the game as well, but as I said, the enemies have that weird one little attack where they don't telegraph it. So my
entire hamlet.
The Revenant pushed through.
So I wouldn't suggest doing that. So when he attacks, he also builds up my bullets, because in the game your gunpowder is not just normal powder, it's known as black powder, so it's magic gunpowder. That's why it can attack enemies and gods and that. Oh no, there's gonna be a spider boss, isn't there? Fuck! I hate spiders. Grown ass man, I don't care about bats or mice. I actually think they're kind of cute. But no spiders. See the way I'm kind of one-shotting things now. And how you build that up is by doing cool. Oh, he got me somewhere. Where'd the poison come from? This be a second spider, is it? Where'd the poison? He definitely shot while I was. That was weird. So you lose all that. So you can hold the left stick to bank it whenever you want, like the weakest link. Bank. But yeah. So if you lose it, they just give you the base number, which is still fine. But then in this case, it also means my weapons are going to do less damage. Now I could always just change my weapon back, not make it a big deal. I'm enjoying it, you know, for a Game Pass game. I think it's perfect. Like, it's one of those things people might not want to try. They probably don't even remember Ashen. That makes me sad. We are coming up to nearly 100 different souls, like, so in a way I don't blame people. Ew, they gotta be so hairy. I'm hoping there's an upgrade later that will allow me to like survive maybe one attack or something. Right now it's just I get hit once and it breaks my combo. So most of these kind of combo-esque games, what they'll do is they'll be like, okay, here's an upgrade where you can take one singular extra attack before it breaks your combo. So I hope that's there. That'll be super important. So these things here are like they're called ancestors. You pick them up and they'll help your reputation bonus.
Found anything worthwhile?
As with everything else, it's like you can kind of put little debuffs on yourself. Alright. We may be coming up to our first official boss here, which is cool. I also need to go down here, investigate the mine. Let's do that first. Cool. More spiders. But there seems to be a lot of extra bosses. You can see by doing different moves, even jump slides and attacks and that, and special dodge, it all builds up the meter. Pretty fun. So those guys are armored to the tits. So not a whole lot breaks them down, so you want to go after their wither bar. It's the purple bar. You can see, like, he barely fills it up, but my next attack is going to do more to him. What's he doing? Hey, Mr. Spider-Man. Oh, you son of a bitch. See, that's what I was saying about him not telegraphing there. He hit me with some kind of mouth-tongue thing or something. I don't know what the fuck that was. Yeah, that's the only unfortunate part. I've noticed it with most enemies. That's why I play back so much. But luckily, you have a dodge and then a powder dodge, and the iframes on that are quite ridiculous. Like, you could be knee-deep in... Okay. Knee-deep in their attack and you're fine. Good to go. How's it going, Dynamite? Hello, sir. Hello, hello, hello. Banishers is super fun to watch, especially with the moral choices. For sure, yeah. Great writing, great writing. That's just more and more of Don't Nod doing their thing, you know. You can listen. You can hear this guy purring. It's so funny. Hope you're all doing well. We finished off No One Wants to Die last night. I didn't really understand the ending. I went over it again and kind of figured it out. I'm like, oh, okay, it's one of those kind of things. Instead of being like it's all a dream or whatever, it was more like oh, the Icarite is the bad thing, you know, all along. It was basically like some invention that they were using. But people were going fucking mad on it, you know. So yeah, I think everyone had the little killer inside, you know. I don't think any of those endings were good in the end. But yeah, they definitely, I'm glad we caught the Matrix thing when we were thinking of it. Great game though, great game, hell yeah. I think somebody took over the writing halfway. Like, I was just chilling doing my investigations, and then the story, in a good way, in a batshit way, fell off a cliff. It's like, what the fuck? I can't remember what I was going to look up there, god damn it. Oh well, doesn't matter.
Finally,
doesn't matter.
Some respite.
Load stone. I load your stone. I think you're good to go once. Oh no, we must have rested. See, that kind of stuff, you'll have a red bar, and you can interrupt it. It usually means unblockable, but you can interrupt it with a gunshot. You've only got 3 bullets to begin with, but as I said, like, his attacks will regenerate them, your attacks will regenerate them. It's I noticed, I don't know who it was, one of the reviewers gave out about that, and I'm like, it's a non-starter, it's a non-issue. You're being apt. What the fuck is that? That's not a spider. Hiya! Let's not take any risks. Just use the big fucking thing on him. Oh my god, he doesn't care! I just did my super on him and he doesn't care. Like a fucking scorpion or something. That is some Starship Trooper stuff right there. What the hell is that? Holy Christ. That was definitely Starship Troopers. Even had the tiger stripes on it. You see there's a massive update coming for Helldivers too, like kind of super Helldiver thing. That's good because they have been a little bit quiet for a while and they've lost a lot of their player base, so I'm glad they got on top of that. There is rumors of it coming to Xbox and everyone's like, not a chance, it's Sony owned, blah blah blah. I'm like, so that's fucking PC.
Bring it on.
Anyway, we'll see. I don't think Sony are in any position to argue anymore because of the Concord and everything else, and they basically wasted about 2 years of their time, their developers' time, and our time. Little shit. What's that? Sulfur. Okay, that's the first time we got that. That's okay. What other games? You finished off Celeste. Nice, nice, nice. Probably a lot more games like that. But didn't you say you got what was it called? Titan Souls or something like that? Play that one. I heard from a tester Until Dawn team that they have some new project in the work, actually a remake. Yeah. Yeah, we got a trailer for that like 3 months ago. It's come out in October, I think. Hell yeah. Nice. Good shit, dude. What's going on with that is it's a new team. It's not what the fuck? Word name's no, it's not Quantum Dream. What's the Until Dawn guys? Supermassive? Yeah, Supermassive to do the dark pictures. It's not that team. They're doing their own thing. So what's happened is it's another one of these Bloodborne situations. Basically, around that time, Sony paid for all these games to be made, right? Sony have a nasty little clause where they're like, all right, this is our game now. We paid for it. You bastards! Like one little thing, and then your whole combo's done. So they own Bloodborne, they own Until Dawn, they own like fucking Beyond Two Souls and all. The reason why they're not on PC. And what they're doing now is they've brought in a new team, their own team, and they're going to remake Until Dawn, just like you said, and they're also wanting to do an Until Dawn sequel and also an Until Dawn movie. So yeah, Sony being Sony. I think the level design is pretty damn good in this game. Like I could probably get up there. I wonder if there's anything up there though. Like you've got like crazy amount of jumps that you can do. Whee! So yeah, I mean Until Dawn is a slasher, you know, like it, I don't know. I think it has about as much pulling power as any other slasher.
Find anything worthwhile?
Those movies are made and destroyed on each movie, you know. If one movie's great, it's like, hey, there's the fandom, here's $100 million. And the next one's shit, the fandom just walks away. So they don't, there's no loyalty there, you know. Maybe a few of the super horror fans, it's about it. About it! It's a perfect show, no far from bad, at least in my opinion. Alright, cool, nice. Another example of people hating on something they haven't watched and are listening to YouTubers. Right. Or the whole fucking woke shit. What makes me sad is because we're so far down the dumbass rabbit hole, they don't even know what woke means anymore. As I said, I'm definitely a defender in the bullshit that Disney push out when it comes to basically trying to call it representation, and it's misrepresentation. They did better in the 2000s and 90s, you know, and Mulan and Pocahontas and a few others, you know. And they just did it to tell a story, you know. Nowadays it's to sell tickets, and they don't care. So they're retreading history, they're rewriting history, they're fucking everything up. It's so stupid. And you know, the other reason behind not really wanting to give too many shits about them is Disney have always been a very fucking racist company anyway, you know. Like it was well known back in the days, the 20s, the 30s, the 40s. Walt Disney himself was a general piece of shit, you know, like everyone else was back then. It was about, look, see that, he's got a tongue. I know spiders have a tongue. I'm already dead, I ain't gonna poison him. See, that kind of attack can go fuck itself, because you're gonna get hit by something you don't see. Yeah, that's kind of what happens at From Software as well. It's like somebody went back into every enemy's moveset and was like, alright, add another little thing in there. Nice. You gotta be quick. You gotta be quick. So yeah, that should be cool, right? That should be cool. We'll see how it goes. Sony are a whore for like tripling down on something until the well is dry. Look at fucking Killzone and now Horizon Zero Dawn. It's like, hey, remember when you used to make new games every year? I remember. Can you get some of the shit back, please? Oh, we got like spiders, we got 2 range boys, archer. Good stuff, okay. And you know what that calls for? Boom, baby! You get this super off pretty quick now, thanks to a few of my upgrades. Nice. The sheer difference in that because I got hit by the spider. Alright, apparently there's some kind of hidden thing down here. Okay. Let's see, how do we get across there though? Over here. Let's go. Nice. Yeah, Banishers. It was going on sale there a good bit too. Very special. And this one is only 50 off the bat, and then it's also on Game Pass. So you're literally only doing yourself harm not playing these games. Oosh. Damn, I think I hit the edge. Oh, we still got it. Hit the edge of the wall there. They gave it to me. Thank you. Overwatch with multiple free player. Yeah, exactly. We're talking about Concord. Yeah. They don't have a clue. They're so late to the game. Same with Battle Royale games. Like, just stop. I don't think, like, Souls-likes are getting pretty saturated, but I don't think, as long as they can come up with some new ideas, I don't think they're that oversaturated yet, you know. I can understand where people are coming from if they're feeling it. Just kind of depends how many you're playing, you know. People will play from software games and then feel burnt out. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm out here fucking played at least 50 or 60 of them, and I'm like, alright, if you can keep doing something different, then I'm here for it. Otherwise, you just waste some people's time. Most people will definitely queue up like Lies of P as being one of the best Souls-likes, and I agree and don't agree at the same time, because it is well made and it's a very nice game, but it's just mashing Pinocchio, Bloodborne, Sekiro together. It's not that unique at all. That one got a bit overrated in my opinion. I think people just are so desperate for Bloodborne. Half of them haven't played it, that's the thing. That's what's going on with Until Dawn as well, you see, because it never made it to PC, but it will now. That's the bigger side of things. What Sony's secretly doing is they don't realize they're kind of watering down their exclusives. You know, for the money, for the bottom line, keep these companies open. That's a good thing.
Nope, couldn't.
Okay. But for anyone who's kind of a weird console fanboy and thinks that console games should stay on the console. Ah! I think I got him. Holy shit! Nice, yeah, we still got our 66%. I more want that. I don't even care about the souls. I wanted to build up my sword. Get that to like 100 and something percent. It's insane. The only issue is I'd say this sword might hold me back in bosses, because your build up is only kind of according to how many enemies you've fought, you know. 80 Skyrim Subnautica, nice. Yeah, Evil Within, fucking amazing game. I just wish they got their due, you know, people. It's the same thing that's going to happen with Slitherhead that's coming out now. That's cool. That's where we're supposed to rest. But yeah, Slitherhead is a new kind of horror game coming out from some of the Silent Hill guys. People have kind of shit on it. It's more one of the adventurous directors who kind of made all the fucky combat of Silent Hill.
These ones are in uniform.
Slitherhead is no different. Kind of possess people and have different powers and transform their bodies.
Damn it.
Nice.
That means they deserted.
So I can rest, but it doesn't reload my shit. I thought I saw a spider there a second ago. It is. Oh, it's fucking spiders! Got another little power where... Ah, you bastard, you're fucking tiny fucking chip damage, splash damage of the poison killed me now. Or at least hurt me. Sucks, I hate that. I hate that it can all be over in something like splash damage. My most hated fucking game mechanic.
Might prove useful.
Fucking splash damage. How do I know where a hitbox is splash damage is? Up your arse. How's it going, Bernie? You guys have been playing a lot of older school games. I like that. We'll try and get my hands on the Deadpool game. We'll play it. And then Modern Warfare 3, I think, is just going to confirm that it's going into the Game Pass tomorrow. Dirty bad. I think he shot him. He died way too fast. Come on. Damn. What kind of armor is that, boy? Little Inky. So he's our little god friend. He's either going to be the actual end boss or something. I think we might... The boss that killed us at the start was this cool Sphinx face thing. I think it might have been his mother. Maybe we're helping him kill his mother. I'm not too sure. Let's see. Concord could have worked better as Sony's version. Yes! Oh god, yeah. It even looks like it. Just make it single player. That's what I've been saying from the start. Like, why the fuck didn't they just do that? Because that Guardians of the Galaxy game kind of went unnoticed, even though it's like one of the best things Marvel has done in a video game in quite some time, including Spider-Man 1 and 2. But don't tell that to the Sony fans. They might have a little conniption. Fucking children at the age of 27. Fucking morons. I love Spider-Man. Oh, venom! 19 inches of venom! Jesus Christ. Wake the fuck up. Come on, how many of these fuckers are coming through the tunnel? I think people want to hold on to their childhood a bit much. It's definitely this weird infantilizing of people and of themselves, you know. They're not afraid to just behave like that at 27. It's like, dude, you don't want to live your life. You're going to be 30 sucking on mama's titty. Mama titty! And you look back in the day, your grandparents are like, yeah, you know, they moved out, married, and fucking did it all by 14, which is wrong in its own way. You know what I mean? It's like, it's almost double that. It's double that now. Hell yeah. It's only just want like a mainline horror thing, I think. They're smart. The question is, will they get some of those actors back? Nice. Until Dawn's had a weird old history, you know. It kind of sort of launched supermassive as they are, and then we had that weird VR thing, and less said the better. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have some kind of mini boss here. Lots of explosions. All right, wakey wakey.
Pity me. It hurts. Those rotters got me good.
Who are you talking? Who's this? Deserter. Maybe she's gonna transform.
I'm sure you'll find.
Yeah, it's got kind of a. We're on the hunt for these dogs. Is this her here? There's. Oh, here she is. You trapped under here? I need to put the breach there.
Aren't you?
Yeah, coalition.
I'm not.
Which makes me
I'm
think
not
of
going
Gears
back.
of War.
You wouldn't make it anyway. Not in your condition.
We're fighting against the gods. It's got like an American Civil War with the Persian vibes to it.
Like a wave.
It's pretty cool.
You can't fight that.
I mean, it's from
Did
New
you
Zealand,
those
you know.
charges before?
You could easily say it's like a what's it called?
They tore
Aborigines.
right through us.
Aborigines. Say
I tried
that
to
one
track
in the
them.
middle of another conversation
But
where
they'll
they're
get
clicking on
through.
17 things.
I know it.
Just hit 700.
It's okay.
Yeah, nice,
I'll
nice.
deal with them.
Yeah, I'll never know what to fucking do with that stuff. I wish Twitch
Throw
would
your
have
life
done
away.
something with it.
What do
Make
I
it easier
care?
for
Here.
giveaways or something. I don't
Maybe
know.
this'll
That's a
help you.
disaster website.
That's
I can't
Baz's
click on the
blunderbuss.
fucking homepage. They're
So you were
shoveling
the
7
ones that
stages of
jumped in.
shit into me
Is
every
that
time there's a
his
fucking
name?
TwitchCon. I'm like, no one asked for any of this.
Tell the
Have
old
you
man.
seen the stories we robbed from fucking
We're
Instagram?
sorry.
Like, kiss my fucking ass. Oh, a blunderbuss. Shoots 10 pellets in a 60-degree fucking spread. Wow. I hate that all of these websites are just becoming the same thing, and you wonder why I fucking moan and begroan them. I'm not just an old boomer, man. It's shit. And you're all accepting shit. Everyone was like, I don't like TikTok. And they're like, well, I kind of like TikTok. I'm on TikTok. This fucking idiot setting off fireworks in a store now. Like, how low can people go? I don't know what's going on with the world. We're reaching the bottom faster than ever. It's crazy. If they're not having sex on stream, they're fucking trying to kill each other on stream. You see the first death on stream. It's like, fuck, that's probably happened already. Go dip for a bit. Alright, no worries. Twitch added a new sexual harassment category to automod. Sexual harassment. Panda. Oh, that's weird because most of Twitch and their staff is the ones doing the sexual fucking harassment. That's unusual. Have you seen Amaranth's fucking mod? Have you seen what happened to these fucking mods in Twitch? Yeah. I always remember it was a nerdy boys club. Hold on, did that not work? That's weird. Nice barrel. I saw it for a second there. No, it's doing it again. Weird. What's the matter? You rotter! You know what that was about? Just kept resetting for some reason. How's it going, lads? Savage Swarm. Good luck with that. Can you guys actually difficult? No. Looks like it's. Uh-oh, there he is. Oh, it actually loaded the fucking blunderbuss when I never asked it to? Yeah, bitch. Oh, that was easy. Did I ask you to load the blunderbuss? No, it takes a long time to get off. That's cool as a shotgun, but we already have the mallet, or the musket. Nice. I just want them to add some good shit. Like these, we've been long asking for better bit rates and stuff, you know, and better accessibility. We've been making a little bit of headway with the app, but I also see that it's the same groundwork, so it does the same thing. Where you're like, network error, and the stream dies. I'm like, no, it's not. The stream is still there. That's all you. Was that what we needed to do there? You see, that was like a side quest. Okay. That wasn't so bad. I was expecting. Maybe there's more up here. Set active. Maybe I didn't do the right thing. Probably just a better way up. Hello, sir. I can do this now. I can drop down with some of my very cool shit. I like this game. A little bit different. I would say Banishers is better, but Banishers is not a Souls-like, you know. Banishers is a God of War. Anything else down there? You know some of those are alive. Look at them all, Billy. Nice. Go get him, bar.
I can't help you yet.
Help yourself, he says. Boom! Alright, that's no problem for me. How's it going, lads? Stay still a minute. Oh, he got me with a bullet. Cheeky bastard. I was doing so well, I got like 5 in a row. And the one bullet got me. Oh well. Tally ho. Took away my nice 100%. I didn't even need to go down there. I had to change homepage to browse. I'm annoyed with hearing earning drops. Right. It does keep annoying you. My problem is that you come into it now and it takes you to home instead of Stream Manager. I don't care about the home page. It's called homogenizing, and basically, you might have heard it from your milk. It basically means turning everything the same. Humankind is like that too. We're all just big fucking dumbass sheep. At the end of the day, once everything feels the same, looks the same, plays the same, is the same.
Running. To die in the dark with a hole in your belly.
Cool. Oh yeah, comparing this to Forspoken is fucking lousy. I don't even know where that comes from. It's like a magic game. I think they just saw, as I said, a person of color on the front, and that was it. I hate those guys. You really have to get off Twitter when you see that stuff. It just gets so annoying. I think I'll just play anything, and that's not true at all. I'm like, this is nothing to do with your fucking sweet baby shit or whatever. But I'm seeing slowly but surely that they're all kind of stop hiring sweet baby, and I'm glad. Like there is a problem with that, you know. There is a shitload of racists out there, but hiring a company that's probably full of white people to tell you how to make a culture for a certain group of people or whatever is possibly one of the stupid things you've ever heard. How about just like hiring those people yourself, or having a chat with these people, you know? They're all with their fucking agendas. It's kind of like, it's the whole fucking whitewashing shit all over again, really. In this case, they're just hiring a company to whitewash for them. And yeah, Ubisoft are in serious trouble now with everything. Because the issue is some of the stuff in their game that they presented. Now the Japanese government are investigating them. It's not actually got to do with Yasuke, but people are going to think it's about him. Like, nope. They used a fucking art piece, and there was a flag in the background that they shouldn't have used, and it's extremely disrespectful. It's kind of like the whole Winnie the Pooh thing in China.
Finally, some respite.
Right. Let's see. I have a lot of souls for killing those 2 mini bosses, so I need to do something with them. Let's go back and do that. Looks like you can fast travel from anywhere. Let's do it. Yeah, it's tough times. We just want to play games, right? You guys feel the same as me. We just want to play a few games. I couldn't care less what these idiots think. So most mods in big channels were bots. Yeah, like Nightbot and that. Yeah, but I wouldn't call those mods, really, you know. They're not a mod. Would you call those a mod? They're a bot. I'd call them bots. But a mod is someone who has to like have a chat, usually is paid, especially with the big channels, and will be able to make judgments on a case-by-case basis. I wouldn't. You definitely mod the bots, but a bot is just like looking for a certain phrase or a timer. I wouldn't even call it. It's not human in any fashion. Let's see, we need 24k to upgrade that. We could upgrade that, our pistol. We could also upgrade our old weapon. See, that one's still much stronger. It might be better. That's why I worry about it. Could be better. Let me see what level is this. This is a Marauder's pistol we picked up. We picked up 88 versus 78. What's the difference? Firing a larger shot for maximum damage. There must be a reason for this. Is it slower or something? Because we know this one is weaker, but it builds up. It's really cool. I don't see anything. Let me look into the screen and see does it say anything. They really should show you at the upgrade station. Let's see, because this one will tell you here. Look, it's like speed and finesse. Perform a fast attack that deals damage multiplied by your reputation multiplier. So it multiplies by that. And this one, yeah, charge shot. Oh, I never do that. Oh, but yeah. So where's this other one? I bet you it does have things going on, does it? Pistol shot, charge shot, black powder charges. Larger shot. Okay, let's try it out. I'll obviously upgrade it a little bit first. See, it can be really good for smaller enemies, and also like knocking the shit out of big boys. I think it's just because you need sulfur to upgrade it, rather than an iron to upgrade it, rather than I think Norse pistol. No, Norse pistol needs some stuff too, iron and wood. Alright, cool. Nice. Yeah, this sword might be a little bit weaker. That's why I have the other one just in case. Oh shit. Oh shit. You're getting close to. You get enough of this stuff anyway. Next TV show I'm gonna watch is Tales of the Empire. Ooh, what's that one about? Sounds like Boardwalk Empire. Probably can watch it an hour or two since 6 episodes are like 12. What? 12-15 minutes each? Is it like a web show or something? What the fuck? Dang. What kind of empire? Could be any empire. I'm seeing so many like knockoff shows and stuff now that Gladiator 2 has been showing off, you know. There's one called like For Those About to Die, you know, that's saying, you know, for those about to die we salute you and all that. But it has Anthony Hopkins in it. But I don't think he's been really attached to much of Anthony works lately. Yes. Yes. Some good. Rebel Moon's getting director's cut for both parts. Yeah, he keeps doing that now. It's not going to fix it. Rebel Moon had potential, but just like most of his stuff, he was supposed to have a video game as well. Like, where the fuck is that? I guarantee you won't see that. He's supposed to, he literally came on to Game Awards talking about a fucking video game. It was trying to be Star Wars, but between the editing, we'll see. Maybe the director's cut will help that, but I don't know. Fucking shit. It was shit. So much slowdown. It's the same thing as Sucker Punch. Like, a lot of people like Sucker Punch, and I do too, but it's candy floss, you know. It tastes sweet, it's good, but it's over, and that's it, done. A little bit of music and a shitload of slowdown. It's even weird because Emily Brown is kind of younger, but, you know, not that young, but she's definitely positioned. The whole thing is very weird. Very, very weird. This was like straight off the bat of her doing Lemony Snicket's Series of a Fortune. Literally, like, yeah. Anyway. Alright, what we got here? The White Bridge Horror. Oh, I see now what's wrong with the gun. It only has one shot. Always. Yeah. That's it. It only has one. Okay, but that's no good. What the fuck's he doing? Woo! He was like flying through the air. Hold on, this thing's kind of zapping over to me. What is that? Onto the ground there. What the fuck was that? Oh, I deserve that. It's like a ghost. This sucks because I don't have any gun. Should have equipped with both of them. Don't know why the game can't just tell you. Yeah, I shouldn't have got greedy there. Oh, I'm dead. I shouldn't have got greedy. Fuck, I fucked it all up because of the gun. God damn it. Why did I do that? I hate using bosses to try out new things. It's the worst thing you can possibly do. Christ almighty, you're completely out of sorts, you know? It's like fucking ripping off a band-aid every fucking time. So yeah, I only had one singular bullet. You might as well be swinging your dick at him at that point. God damn it. Why can't they just tell me that? Why can't you tell me that? Is it that hard? Most of the things you can equip both. You can equip both. Nice. He's not even a hard boss. He just got completely disheveled. So I couldn't break down his attacks without my gun. Come on, bitch. Why'd you fall over? See the difference? Do you see the difference? Sit down, bitch. Ah, what a swing. How the hell did he get me there? Nice. He's so quick. See those things? They do this with every enemy. It's like, we'll telegraph whatever we feel like telegraphing. This. And yell all you want. What's he doing? Assist? No, he's fucking flying. Let me guess, that's only halfway and we don't get to kill him.
After it, quick!
Yes, I just have to do my special stuff. Okay, as soon as we got the gun out, much easier. Where you going, boy? Has he done all this? Occupied area. I go from one boss to another. Whoa! Oh, they're gonna help me. Nice, knocked him on his ass. Get out of the way, sir. Dude, did my sword just kill that guy? Sorry, buddy. Nice! I think I killed that guy by accident. Just could be swinging and stuff. That was cool. Nice little finish with the pistol. Glad I changed back, so stick to what you know. Star Wars Clone Wars animations tell the tale of characters who joined the Empire like Spire becoming an Inquisitor. Okay, that's cool. Are you going to get the Bounty Hunter remake? That one seems like they probably put that one together for the Mandalorians, like no Mandalorian game, and it took that long. No one gives a fuck anymore. It's this one, Sunder. So if you pick the same one, you get an armor synergy, same type. And fire that weapon 2 times before needing to reload again. Oh, perfect reload on secondary. Oh, so that's why the musket lets me fire twice. I see. And what does this one do? When you dodge an enemy at the last moment, all enemies around you slow down for 1.5 seconds. Okay, try that one for a bit. Nice, it's kind of cool on our shoulder. Let's top this guy.
Forge Master, you came.
Forge Master.
You talked a big game.
Probably not. Since they can make beds waterproof, wonder if they can make them fireproof. Yeah, I'd say so. There's probably plenty of materials that barely. They're trying to do this nanotechnology stuff. Have you seen that? But we don't want to make it widely available. We want to save it for like space stuff. It's not really. It's not nanotechnology like we think of it. It's not microscopic. It's just the idea of self-healing stuff.
As for you,
kind of creepy.
Novanek,
probably not. Do you own Bounty Hunter already? There should be no more than 20 or 30. And they really are just giving it the usual upgrade, you know, little in-engine upgrade. Kind of like
that's a start
how
count down
System
the
Shock
road.
was. And that's why System Shock was only 30, because they knew
Good.
what they'd done and what they wanted to
Tell
do.
the old hound that lump and correct the city.
That might have counted as one of the first big bosses. I thought he was going to hide further away. Battle hard. Thanks, buddy.
You could have run when we were fighting the Revenant.
That is true. No unnecessary risks.
I don't know what I have to do to get proper dialogue audio in games. I swear to God. Like, Enki does be shouting things to me in battle. Couldn't tell you what he's saying. Do you think I'm going to stop and start reading subtitles in the middle of the Souls? Like, fuck off. How you doing, sir? Catch any fish? Clearly. Thanks. Hello there. We're seeing all these kind of settlements. What's weird though is what we're opening up are these, and they're actually coffee shops. Even though it's meant to be like, I don't know. I guess it's such a big thing in like Turkey and that. When we do open it up, this creepy god of a 6-armed no-face thing is what helps us. It's a coffee shop. I don't get that part. Like, there's no medical areas, there's no food, there's just these coffee shops.
Night Router? Revenant Vanquisher?
I'm doing it all.
How
I think it's about 15 and 17 quid to ride.
Do you have something for the sulfur stink?
Patience.
So probably like 20 euro. That's pretty good. When's that one coming out?
A clothespin on the nose.
Hard to know. Nice. Should give me a new one. So now we have 5 of those. I didn't even use one on that fight. Roombas. A delayed reunion, a shot in the dark, and these are little
I'm
side
worried
quests.
for one of my patrons, Obas. I warned him that the
Yeah, a
hills
little
are
bit of
crawling
Dungeons
with
of
dead,
Finland after this.
but he's gone to meet his daughter there anyway.
I'm glad now that we
I'll
finished
keep an eye
off
out
No
for
One
him.
Wants to Die. I wasn't expecting
Where
to do
do
that.
they meet, good
I was
host?
just engrossed in it.
Atop enlightened
But now I
peak.
can slip in Deadpool.
It's a steep climb, but
We
it
do maybe
looked
the
determined.
campaign of Modern Warfare 3.
Keep an eye out for him, will you?
That's probably why I didn't buy it back then, last October or whatever. They're all going to the Game Pass, trust me.
Folks are disappearing in broad daylight on Bohal the Butcher's orders.
Then
1st of
someone
August.
should
Okay,
free them.
nice.
Why are they being
That's
taken,
sneaking
good
up
host?
quick.
Screaming was heard coming from
Should
an
be good.
alley in the slums.
That's a little bit of the old
Perhaps you
legendary
should
one of the
prepare,
May the 4th.
if you've the stomach for it.
Yeah, it seems to be a nice
Leaving
bunch.
so soon?
Nice bunch of bosses and mini bosses. Those side quests seem to lead to some mini bosses. That's over there. Not sure how I'd even get over there. Enlightened Peak. Guess we're going up this way and then back around. Foglands, cool. More spiders probably. Where else did you want me to go? Oh, way the fuck over here. City of Rit. I'll have to wait till I get over that way. Most of the side quests do seem to be on the way, so I'll give them that. Nice. Seems like a small enough map, but once you're in it, like how the hell do I get over there? You have to go down here, try and get across there. I have not been able to cross this river outside of the bridges so far, but it's no harm. Alright, missus. Let's go, little Enki. Yeah, the reason I think that thing is Enki's mother is just the feathers and everything else in between. It's got that kind of tint to it. He's a cool character. Let's get back down where the spiders are.
boss. I swear. Just let me rest a while.
God, are they treating them like that? Yeah, most of those guys in the purple were attacking me. So weird to see the way they are now. Oh, you got fucking bamboo. Let's change this over to the side quest. Oh, there we go. Bet you that's not the right one, is it? What is? How the piss flaps do we get over there? So it looks like by the time Star Wars Outlaws comes out, damn it, you did it again. Destroyed a combo over splash damage. Yeah, so how the fuck did that destroy a combo? Yeah, looks like Star Wars Outlaws is not going to have much hype around it. In fact, it's slowly killing its own hype. That's Ubisoft. But I'll still do a giveaway for it, because I think, like most Ubisoft stuff, everybody shit talks it up and down. And guess who's secretly playing it? All of those dumb motherfuckers. Looks like we need to open that one up over there. That makes sense. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, it's always the way. Trust me, I will go back and play Watch Dogs and Watch Dogs 2 all the time. And they are fantastic. I'm like, what the fuck are people talking about? Anyway, all that's wrong with Watch Dogs 1 is it sets itself up wrong, you know? It should have set itself up for crazy fucking... Like, play that game aggressively, not stealthy, and it is a whole different beast. It's actually a John Wick game. It's amazing. Between all of the kick-ass executions and stylized parkour, it's really tasty. He's got like a hacker Batman thing going on, and I'm here for it. But I get it. I know people feel a bit weak.
What's wrong?
It's more personal than, and then like the second one's like, okay, people didn't like the dark side of things, let's go goofy, and then they went too goofy, you know. You've got this cool kind of sort of group of teenagers, or early 20s want to be hackers. But San Francisco, so they're half
Ridiculous. A crane's an
half
animal.
hipsters, you know. It's still stupid fun, and it's also a GTA 5 clone. I mean that
for moving
in the
heavy
best
things. They named it that because its shaft
way,
is long like a
but
crane.
it almost carbon copies some of the. Look at this down here.
You're taking to this quickly.
The flying's the scary part, but I'm getting the hang of it. Is that how you get around?
Cool.
I prefer a
I love the
slow
slide afterwards.
It
It
lets me
even
take in
gives
the
you
scenery.
a bonus when
It
you
sure
get the
beats
slide.
walking.
That was one of the most delayed reactions. I think I was supposed to go the other way, and they were like, "Wee!"
Makes for a swift return.
Trust me, if we're going to try and possibly complain or give a game kudos on its writing, you're gonna have a hard time finding a game with good writing. Even something as glorious as Baldur's Gate 3, if it wasn't for the horny, no one would give a shit. And I'm sorry if people don't want to admit that, but I'm telling you, fucking live on air, no one would give a shit
Never gets old.
about that game. Because guess what? I don't see those people going back and playing Baldur's Gate 1 or 2, do you? Or Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. No. No, you don't. They'll play Baldur's Gate 3 over and over again because of the horny. It's so funny. And like Animal Crossing, I hate to say it, but that's exactly what, to me, what Baldur's Gate 3 is. It might not be Animal Crossing in the sense of a villager simulator, but it did the exact same as Animal Crossing did. It brought in the normies, it brought in the casual fans to play like, what's a PC game? What's a console? What's an Xbox, you know? That kind of stuff. There's nothing wrong with those people, like, but what's wrong is they will, you know, fucking give them all the respect and like, look how many people are playing. Look at this Brie Larson playing fucking Animal Crossing. Wow. Think she's played any other fucking game after that? No. So they're casual fans. They don't do anything. They just pick up that game. You'll never see them again. So instead of the real fans, you know, which you should be supporting and doing your best to keep, they instead suck the dick of whatever nearest celebrity actually bothered to play their game. They're not already endorsed, especially things like Twitch and that. That's the side of Twitch I fucking hate. The celebrity bullshit. As if they give a fuck about your website. They don't care, Twitch. How about doing us a favor and create some fucking lotto system so the 9 million fucking people that are streaming to 0 people have a chance instead of just bigging up the 10,000 big people, you know? It's fucking shit! Yeah, hate it. It's exactly how the world is. Where the weak fucking get shit on and the rich just get richer, and it's like, why did you have a chance? It's a nerdy ass website, you have a chance to change it. Nope.
What's the matter, Uncle?
Fuck them all, that's what I say. Do things for fun, don't do it for corporation, for sponsorship.
She's my
none
daughter,
of that shit.
you see.
Do it for yourself.
We meet at the peak once
Same with all these crap. Every day there's another person. Now we have this
only
fucking
time I get to see
Chris
her
person,
since she
Mr.
wed.
Beast person.
I can go up there for you.
People are already
Ask her
trying
to
to
come down
cancel
if you
them
like.
ages ago.
Bless your
And now they're
soul,
trying to cancel them again. Lo and behold, another creep online. Who knew? Sorry, but if you're chronically online and overnight start going through different fucking sexual preferences and genders and everything, I'm sorry. People say like
It's just what you
it's
call older
a
people,
choice,
I don't
and then
know.
people say it's
Can I
like
just
something they
show
were born with and they can't make up their mind. I'm like, maybe they're just fucking creeps, you know? Maybe some of these people are just creeps and they don't deserve to be part of these communities. That's what's going on. Like, no matter if this stuff is real or what or how you want to defend it, it's still creepy as shit, and where there's smoke there's fire, you know? Now they're trying to say Mr. Beast knew. Most of the time they do know. They just take it as, oh, that's their type of humor. I'm like, no, that's predatory behavior. So, you know, check your shit. I know Mr. Beast defended them when all that stuff was going down. And it's right, like, if this is just about someone that wants to transition, and it's like, hey, yeah, go do your thing, more power to you, whatever. But if they're just a genuine fucking creep, and they're trying to smooth their way into different communities, this is exactly, sadly, how I feel about Finister as well. I'm sorry to have to say, I know they might be a great person. I don't know them, you don't know them, none of us know them, only they know themselves. I also get creepy ass vibes from that stuff. You're sneaking your way into, it's like the dude who had the rumor that they were gay, right? So they hung out with all the hottest chicks, but they still thought they were gay. We got to see them in their brand panties, so they're like, oh, he's gay, it doesn't matter. And then he just never told them, and then went all the way being, you know, fucking gay or whatever, you know? So the whole thing acts like a fucking dumbass, crappy, what's it called? A teen movie, you know? Oh, where the hell do you come from? Mamas and the Papas. I'm accepting of everybody, you know? When you're a good person, you're not out trying to hurt others, then I'm accepting of you. I don't need to know your business, and you don't need to know mine. Just go live a happy life. That's all I say. It's actually none of my business, really, you know? But somehow we all get to see these
bleed you
people's
like a
business.
pig!
Oh my! You out here bleeding pigs? Sorry, Mr. You do have kind of quick succession of the gun and melee. It's almost better than Bloodborne at times. I know, dare I say it, but see, Bloodborne's guns are just a parry tool. That is it, and it both helps it and hinders it, because it's like, well, that didn't work, or that worked incredibly well. So yeah, that kind of news. Every day there's another person, and I feel bad because there's no doubt that people probably are using these people as idols, as heroes, as whatever you want to call it. You know my stance on this stuff. People need to make themselves their own heroes. Respect yourself. Become your own hero. You know, don't become cocky or anything, but pick up yourself, look yourself in the mirror and say, I can do this, I'm a good person, I can do this and that. Don't wait for some other gobshite to tell you how to live your life. And surprise Pikachu face when they're a piece of shit. For one, none of these people can ever live up to the crazy expectations that both they set and their fans set. And secondly, we don't know these people. They could be creeps. And if they have some fucked up thoughts, you couple that with extreme power and fandom and being chronically online, because most of them are, then you don't stand a chance. You actually eventually warp your mind into a sick, twisted little bastard. People aren't born fucking psychopaths. Maybe 1 out of a fucking 8 billion, you know? What changes that? Social media, your habits, your vices, your kinks, people who stick around with. Fuck off! This game does like setting you against a lot of people at once. Cheeky buggers. You don't want to do that in a Souls game because you can only lock on to one. Ow! That was a weird one. I thought the torch would block it. Yeah. Be your own hero, for Christ's sake. We're always too hard on ourselves. We bring ourselves down every day, our own worst enemy. Why can't we be our own hero? That way, if we let ourselves down, it's a lesson we move on. One of these celebrities, e-celebrities, let you down. People bastards and never fucking punished for it. How many times does Logan Paul have to steal your money before you stop investing in the cunt, you know? How many times? Maverick merchant. Fucking Suicide Forest merchant. I'm surprised he didn't have like a picture of him. Suicide Forest. Little diorama of him with the fucking dumbass Toy Story. Get that fucking thing off your head. You don't deserve to wear that. How dare you bring down the little aliens of Toy Story, you piece of shit. Now he's got a podcast, and crypto, and a prime energy drink that we don't know what's doing to our body. The list goes on, but people continue. They're like, they just keep coping, using coping mechanisms, and they're like, he's not so bad now. He's a changed man. Did you say that about the Austrian painter, I bet? Oh, they definitely did. Oh, they definitely did. Like, comparing these guys to that guy? Not really, but you know what I mean, like, someone, they gotta start, evil has to start somewhere. That's when it's fucking starting. You need a breach barrel for this. I just get into these rants because every day I'm, once again, I told you, I lose faith in humanity. Like, man, I'd rather hop on a rocket and just see how long I can survive on Mars, man. This is better than this dump. And you've got, like, everybody shit-talking Kamala Harris before. Like, the girl's not even in the running yet. She's only been endorsed. You still have to be picked by your party. The chances of that happen now are honestly 50-50. And the chances of her beating Trump are also 50-50 because there's still so much hate for the dude, you know? Fucking half a missing ear or not. It does not matter. Because the country's all fucked up. And then over here, oh, there it is there. Over here we have, you know, every party going after each other and they're trying to half unionize Ireland. It's like, that would cripple everybody. And then you have the other half that's ready to go to fucking another Irish Civil War if it happens, you know? And all the while turning their backs on people who genuinely need asylum from wars. It's one thing. These people are coming over. Like, this whole thing, every country's suffering from it now because the world is kind of in turmoil, you know? So you're having all these illegal immigrants coming over. And I've said my piece on that, where if we need to do like a criminal check on them, you know? How does it do that? When it locks onto a barrel, it stays locked onto all the barrels instead of the enemy trying to find it. That'd be a mistake. So yeah, those people need to go the fuck back. Same as a UK criminal in another country need to go back to UK, or an Irish criminal need to come back to Ireland instead of running away. We can lock them up in our prisons. But if people are genuinely seeking asylum, that it's our bare minimum as human beings, not as countrymen or whatever, just as human beings, to help these people. We can't do that, and we can't call ourselves human. We're less than human. Like, just sick animals. Sick in the head animals. Hey bitch! Don't shoot me. Smash Now we're getting into the mines and stuff. I think the best way of starting with when it comes to refugees and immigrants and that is just accept the women and children first, and then just do a massive background check on every single one of the men. Now that might seem sexist, but you don't see many fucking female shooters or female rapists or any of that kind of stuff. Do you? Do you know? Like maybe 1 out of fucking 2 billion or something. I don't know. Very rare. So clearly there's something wrong with the fucking male race. And me being a male myself, I'm detested. The way it is. You get completely and utterly shit on just for having a penis. What the fuck did I do? That lumped me in with these scumbags, you know? That's the way it is. It's the way it is, boys and girls. So then what happens is you have that kind of stuff, no one leading a good example. All these other fucking males turn into little incel shooters and stuff, you know? They're not leading good examples. Most of the generation my age that are online or celebrities or whatever are scumbag sociopaths that only care about their bottom line and how much money they make. And the next generation have only learned from that, and they're even more toxic, and now they'll do any depraved action they can think of to get that same level of celebrity. None of them want to do right for the world, they just want to do right for their wallet. It's crazy. Crazy shit. Voters gone half mad, isn't it? Nice. Was Watch Dogs Legion good? I would say no, but I know that's hard for a lot of people to think about. I get it. It's a game that I don't know what audience they were going for. A mix of like UK people. That's about it. I've seen Watch Dogs fans anyway. Like I had fun, but I had to squeeze the fun out of it like a pimple. It was gross. It's like, what the fuck? I had to like go and make a group of grannies as my team just to get a laugh out of it. It just has no story, you know. I think if you can get it for dirt cheap, then hell yeah. There's not many games that aren't worth $10 on sale or whatever. But yeah, I think there's a good reason why it wasn't called Watch Dogs 3, you know. It just sucks because it's such a waste of a cool setting, you know, like London. Just like GTA London is not properly given some credit, you know. These all seem to be shortcuts backwards, so we must be coming through here. Hello, sir. Oh, we got a Billy Bob guy behind us. Did he fall off the edge? No, he's right there. Yeah, it's worth a player for that if you want to just mess around and stuff, but my goodness, wouldn't. You'd probably get Watch Dogs 1 and 2 for about the same price, and that's way more game. Alright. I want more games to be set in England and London and that, you know, it's pretty fucking cool. When you get up there, how do I do that? Across here? Boom, baby! I love it. I love it. What's not to like about this game?
See? You're a natural.
Thanks, bitch. How the fuck do I get up there? Did you open some more? I only opened this one. This is more of a shortcut back then. Maybe somewhere else. Hell yeah. I do think by the time fucking 2025 hits, the whole world is going to be quite a crazy little place. You just want to sit back and relax. Just survive. It always cracks me up when they're doing debates and stuff, because they keep stealing from each other. Like, look at the state of the things under this administration. I'm like, no, that was you. You did that. And Biden's like, oh, look what we were able to do. At the we stopped COVID. I'm like, no, that wasn't you. You fucking idiot. And like to this day, Trump still calls it the China virus. Like, that dude has changed Asian hate for the worst, by fucking 300%. What a goofy bastard. These are both armor certificates? They're so silly. They'll say anything just to get your vote, man. They'll tell you, they'll cure your stupidity. They'll bring like WWE back. Make WWE great again. WWE. George Bush here. I don't know what I'm doing here. I wandered in by accident. Anyway, it's so funny. And people call these debates, man. I've seen kindergartens debate over the toy in the sandbox better. It's so embarrassing. There's just no brain between them. The other guy's just switched off. He's probably legally dead, but they just keep bringing him up onto the podium. And you got this other guy who should really just be in bars, behind bars. Let him do his debate live from the prison cell. There he is. Goofy. Tony Kennedy says SpongeBob is autistic, that's his superpower. Oh. Makes sense. I guess he is a little bit. Problem with SpongeBob, like anything else, he's been around too long that there's just so much nasty weirdness in the fandom, you know. Like, dude, what's Patrick doing to SpongeBob? Dang. He's fucking normal for a second. Now, did you see him over there, Tom? Sit down, boy. Cool, he's like a Viking. Whoa, spit off the wall. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, fuck it. I'm doing my Star Wars Outlaws giveaway. I still think it's going to be a banger. I trust in massive. In terms of graphical downgrade, that's been every Ubisoft game. The only one that was exempt from it was like Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, and I know people play that game. That's definitely worth a play. But you know, it's Avatar Far Cry. There's a lot of bitches in here. How y'all bitches doing? Oh yeah, that would have been a good place to do a grenade. Damn, I killed so many without getting hit, and then that one guy got a spear through like 6 of them. Would have been so easy if he wasn't able to shoot a spear through all the enemies. It's so hard for enemies to have hitboxes of their own, you know. Wouldn't it be much cooler if the enemy tried to spear me and accidentally speared all of them? What the fuck is that? Nice. Oh shit.
This climb is way too steep.
I need to rest. I haven't got any heals.
Sometimes the
what
right
happens is I
person
keep
far away and keep
resting.
Then
I
how are you
don't
supposed to
fully
find
rest.
you wonder.
You don't get anything back. You're
You
just
take risks.
activating it.
Sometimes you get
We're
your
just
heart
taking down
broken.
all the gods. That's about it. There's not
Eventually.
really much we need to know about the story otherwise. There's not a knock against it, honestly. It's up there, is it? Okay, cool. I need that. Sheesh. We have 5 heals now, but I never actually got to use heals because I never healed even after that boss. Oh, there's one there and one there. Oh no, that's something else. What is that? It's like one of his feathers or something? We'll have a look now in a second. Just let me heal. Just in case. Just in case. I just said case. Hellish. So I like doing the giveaway stuff. I just want something to put behind it, you know what I mean? To build up a little bit of hype. Honestly, just better off to do it. Load stone. I load this stone. It's probably one of his mother's feathers or something. Hiding something. Look at that, that's cool. He's gonna power him up. Feather found. Enki level increased. I mean, come on. Hello, little buddy. I think when he sits down like this, you can talk to him sometimes. He's like a little fennec fox. He's a cute little guy. He's a cute little guy. What does that mean, level up? Like, what does he do? Is he a big boy now? Does he upgrade something? Level 2? Curse attack. Okay, curse duration 6 seconds. Prime 13. I don't know. Opt out now. What it does. It doesn't have any base stats like that. Oh, is it another one of these stone guardian dudes? Stone judges, whatever they're called. Wasn't that hard, just big old pile of fucking meat. These guys like playing Sebo.
Fancy some Sebo?
Sebo is this little mini game in the game. It's kind of like, I know, it starts off looking like Mahjong, but then it's not. It's not at all. It's more like a little puzzle where you need to like capture the pieces. Hello, mate. How's it going? How you doing, man? Hello, hello. Did you get to go paragliding today? Yeah. So yeah, if you find Watch Dogs Legion, you know, cheap, then go for it. But otherwise, yeah, I wouldn't bother. Wouldn't bother. Fucking sucks. Give me a Watch Dogs trade. And they tried to put the aid and stuff back in there, didn't they? I didn't play the DLC, but I didn't hear good things. So I'm very specific about my DLC. Very little reason to go back to some of these games. You know? Like something like City Project Reds or Rockstars, when they used to do DLC, they used to be banging, you know? Ballad of Gay Tony and Lost in the Damned.
I can't see anyone.
Witcher 3.
Where did she...
Blood and Wine. Watch out! Watch out, boys! He'll do you up. Okay, hear another one behind me. Yep. I knew I heard you. Whee! This game's fun. Who's this big bastard? He looks headless. Oh, he's like a headless fish man. Ew! Ew! He's stanking.
A body.
No.
Nasty bitch. He's like, you're not gonna kill me. I'm gonna take you with me.
Walked right into the dead.
That's
What will you tell the old man?
I'll figure it out.
Ooh, wow. Sunder's Flintlock. Pistol shoots a delayed shot that explodes in 2-meter building prime on all enemies hit. Are they saying prime? I thought it was wither. I kind of prefer that it was called wither, because it makes sense you'd wither down an enemy's defenses. Now they're saying prime.
I'll just take this.
You know you shouldn't call out in prime these days. We're all Optimus is like, kill me! Stop making games! Stop making focus, please, just kill me. This was part. Nice. Feels good doing that, not gonna lie. Whoever came up with that idea. Good job. Alright, so it's the feather, is it? Is that another feather? No, there's a tick on it. It's hard to see sometimes. We gotta go back to old boy here. Might as well just fast travel. I don't think there's any other way down, is there? Nice. Lovely. Now, it was again pushed this morning to Friday, but that's final. Forecast sunny all week. Nice, I'm glad. No, it's for the best. Last thing you want is some last minute weather. It's just not worth chancing. It really does affect things. Good dude. Hey, feck it. Nice way of coming into the weekend. Lovely job. Enjoy, sir. I was expecting another 6-armed god or something.
Uncle.
She did.
Kaya.
She couldn't make it. But you'll see each other very soon.
Oh, they can see the
I'll
god?
tell her you think of her when we next meet.
You will?
Yes.
Oh, bless you, lad.
What is this? We're playing MMO or what? This is a new Souls-like. Do you remember the game Ashen?
Here, take this.
It was a Souls-like I played a couple of years ago, probably 3 or 4 at this point.
Did this old
And
man a
they
great
basically
favor.
had
It's the
these
least I could
mannequin
do.
puppet faces, no face basically, you know? Kind of like something you'd see at a puppeteer's place. And it was like flying dinosaurs, and it was all kind of dulled palette, all rigid edges, and it was a Souls-like. It's pretty cool. It was called Ashen. Every time you'd fight a boss and come back, this town would kind of build itself up. And it's done by A44. They're like a New Zealand studio, and that was their first game. And now this is their next game. This is Flintlock Siege of Dawn. And yeah, it was shown off about a year and a half ago. Kind of had a few delays just to get it going, but it is a Souls-like, and it's definitely a hell of a glow up. If you saw Ashen, you know, intentionally looks like a I don't know, kind of looks like almost like a person's drawing or something.
But it wasn't kind.
But you know, it was clunky. It kind of had 5 bosses done and dusted. Very much a first project, letting the team break out and figure things out. And now this one. So this one's cool. I know you're kind of wearing a helmet a lot, so you don't get to see, but it's pretty damn cool. The basic story is we're part of this coalition fighting against these gods that are breaking through. And of course, Nor here, she lost her parents to them. Let me see. Can you even unequip it? No, you can. Nice. She lost her parents. She's kind of looking like Zendaya a little bit. She's joined up with the coalition. She went to face them. She got killed and unfortunately let all of the other gods loose. And now we're taking them down one by one. You can see the place has just been ravaged. There's crystals everywhere. We've got this little friend here. His name is Enki. He's also a god. He's kind of like a fennec fox. And he has a chat with us as well. And he's trying to help us. I think the main god may be Enki's mother, and he wants to take her down. So I don't know if he's wholly trustworthy. So the combat style is melee, obviously. Then you have guns. You have a mullet. I always say mullet. Musket. You've got a musket. And then you have a pistol. I gotta keep an eye out for those banners all over. God damn it, I'm never gonna remember that. So it's kind of a little bit like Bloodborne with the pistol. And then you have Enki to do some magic where he kind of flies off and does things. It's really cool. And then the whole concept of the gunpowder, obviously being able to use it on the undead and the gods themselves. It's magical gunpowder called black powder, and it allows us to do crazy jumps and shit and attack the fucking dudes and all that. So yeah, we're just taking down all the gods. It's pretty cool. It has this kind of American Civil War with all the muskets and that mixed with kind of a Persian influence, and they're a New Zealand based developer, so there's probably a little nod there. Nice. The reviews were pretty good. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it more than the reviews say they are, you know. You can do this crazy flight path with Inky and jump off at any time, but probably don't want to, but just want to go from place to place. But I enjoy. See, there might be little secrets around there if you have a look. Let's see if there's one up there. See? So you can jump out there. Get that if you want. It's nice.
Welcome find.
It has a skill tree. Has souls that you collect and spend on the skill tree, or you can spend it leveling up your equipment, and obviously you have to kind of figure that one out. It's lots of stuff. Then you get like armor pieces, and they have like synergy effects. There's definitely lots of guns, there's grenades, there's heals, all the trappings that we love. And it's also on the Game Pass. It came out like literally last week on top of everything else, and it's on the Game Pass. And I think if you want to buy it out straight out, it's only 50 instead of the usual 70 or 80. I enjoyed it, but you know, you gotta have a feel for these games. In terms of coming into this as someone who hasn't played a Souls game before, I think it's still very fun, still quite approachable. There might be a secret over there. It's not as hard as a Souls-like, and you've got, you know, the pistol doesn't just parry, it also like does massive damage. This might be just the end of the mine that we came out earlier. I think so. Off big show. Okay, cool.
I need to breathe. Stay alert until.
The unique thing with the combat is you build up this multiplier on the side there, and see at 39%, and it will obviously give you massive amounts of souls and that. But if you get hit, you lose it. So it's like, and then you can bank it at any time by holding in the left D-pad, as you can see. Oh, where'd you come from? So see, there you go, I lost it all. So it's like, do you go like weakest link, and you shout the word bank, and bank all your points, only getting a little reward, or do you hold on to it for as long as you possibly can, you know, getting massive rewards. See, I enjoy it. You know, these guys is kind of the very understanding of AA, you know, and I've been playing a lot of AA games. I think like this is something we used to get a lot during the 360 era, and we didn't realize how much we missed it until we did.
Never gets old.
AA is where it's not quite AAA, so it might be a little jankish, and then it's not indie where it's like, oh, it's a little Mega Man style game or whatever. So you get AA. Current games like that, even just this year alone, would be this game here, Flintlock. Banisher's Ghost of New Eden is extremely AA. Atlas Fallen is another one as well. Nice. Basically, they don't have a big fucking AAA. Oh man, these guys back. They don't have a big AAA boy coming after them. How the fuck did that hit me? You can actually see where its legs landed. It's nowhere near me, Jessica. Damn you, Jessica. That's what happens when the KFC chickens are let off the leash. They're making zombie chickens. That's how they keep. Every time you finish your KFC, zombie chickens come back from the dead, and you just eat them again and again. I'm enjoying it. We got a nice little map here as well. I'll support the hell out of these guys because any one of them could be the next, you know, big AAA dev. It's hard to say like the next EA or Ubisoft or Activision because all three of those are just considered pieces of human shit. Anyway, we don't want devs to become that if we can help it. But yeah, during the, you know, PS2, PS1 era and Xbox and GameCube, I mean, they're self-explanatory. Everything was so money making, and you know, it was just experimental fun, so creative. I loved it so much. And then by the time we got to the 360, at least for the first half of the 360 anyway, era, It was very much experimental. Let's see what ticks, you know, before the big guys come in. Before COD really became COD. You know, even before COD we had Medal of Honor and that. There was a lot of machines already going, you know. But yeah, it was just before they would just pump those out too much. There was still a lot of yearly games, you know, from Tomb Raider to Crash and all that. But I felt like it was more experimental back then. It wasn't about, we have to make back our budget of 100 million. Their budget for 100 million would have been the whole year or something, you know. So yeah, it was much better times. Because, you know, there was a lot of stinkers, but nearly every game would have some merit to it. It'd be something different. Might not click with everybody, but Christ was it different. We don't see that as much now. The indie stuff is still great, thank God. But we have also homogenized everything. Like, we're on, like I said, over 100 Souls-likes. There's so many farming sims. There's so many Metroidvanias, and I love them. Like, don't get it twisted. I do love them, but I feel it too. I feel that same kind of thing in the back of my head where it's like, another one, you know, like fucking DJ Khaled with another one. And if they don't change things up enough, I can't sit here and shit on them. This one takes the Bloodborne idea and does something different with it, which is nice. Which I argue is better than what Liza P did, because Liza P was like a carbon copy of Sekiro and Bloodborne. You know, they just used it. And then the only thing that Liza P did, honestly, slightly different, was the grinder effect, where you had this buzzsaw on his arm and you would keep healing your weapon as you went, you know. And honestly, it was the shittest part of the game, because every fight, mid-boss fight, you'd have to repair your weapon.
Ripped apart my debt ledger and left everything else intact.
Nice.
Aye, that is strange. Was it
Yeah,
anyone
right.
you
What's
knew,
going
do you
on
reckon?
right now in gaming, outside of the money-hungry fucking publishers, is a very select group of very vocal, basically racists. They're trying to say they're fighting for the identity of games, you know, that we're losing that. But in reality, they're just scumbags. And it's been nearly every game this year, but it was creeping over the last couple of years. But this year it really came into focus with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and then Stellar Blade, and it just hasn't stopped nearly every game. Basically, what's been the catalyst of it is, for the longest time, you know, going back to Gamergate and Kotaku and all that, we knew that, you know, there's a politics sneaking into our games, and these wannabe journalists, they're not game journalists at all. They don't do anything that a journalist would do. There's no investigation, there's no homework done at all. It's all just let me spit out this fucking you know, Cliff Note, Wikipedia, ChatGPT bullshit, while I actually secretly interject my own agenda of bullshit. You know, that's what modern game journalists are. There's no denying that. There's very little real people left. They're all just hipster armchair politicians or something like that, you know. But anyway, in the midst of that, we've seen a lot of stuff happening in the entertainment field around, you know, changing the gender of a pre-established character, changing the skin color of a pre-established character, and it's caused a lot of fucking uproar. Sometimes it's just a fucking movie, it's just a choice, and let it go, you know. And other times it's completely stamping on people's memories, or especially if they're passed on or something, you know. But in gaming, we've seen that this has happened with consultant groups, where certain devs are like, we want to make a story like this, and it's around a different culture, and we're all a bunch of white dudes that just like titties and anime titties. So they bring in these consultant groups, and no one needs these consultant groups. I'm sorry. It's just better, if you're trying to do a game about a culture, hire people from that culture. It's as simple as that. You don't need a consultant group. It's fucking very simple. Consultant groups are fucking, you know, secret little pieces of shit with agendas of their own that say that they're experts on a culture as if they were historians or something, but actually are a bunch of multicolored hair, many piercings all over the place type people. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. It's sad to say, but that kind of way of presenting yourself is not a style anymore. It comes with an extreme level of annoyance. You really are a certain type of person, unfortunately. It sucks. I know these are all generalisms I'm talking about, so generalizations. I know people are like, well, you can't just paint everyone with the same brush, or fucking cyber. I said piracy. Die! But yeah, like I understand where you're coming from when you say that, but this is not what we're talking about here. We're talking about those idiots. And you just happen to notice that most of like Silicon Valley, most of these journalists, most of these websites are based out of fucking San Francisco. It was like their own little Silicon Valley, right? And they're the fucking idiots that have started all this. And what's San Francisco known for these days? It ain't the fucking Alcatraz, it ain't the fucking winding roads, you know? It ain't the food. It's known for homelessness, drugs, and hippies, and hipsters, you know? So these guys don't have a clue. And most of them, you find out, journalists, even when they're doing reviews or whatever, they don't play the games. They don't review the games. Half the time we found out that they were stealing other people's reviews. So yeah, in walked this fucking Sweet Baby Ink, it's called. Don't even ask me. It sounds like a fucking... that sounds like a barbecue sauce or something. And these idiots have been causing a lot of shit, basically thinking that they know it all, you know. And this is why our stories have become so bad, you know. Because what's happening is you're having a writer write a story, and then having these guys go, well, that's not how that would work. And they keep adding weird parts into a story. Now it's like a bug or something. You shouldn't stay red there. So yeah, it's caused a lot of shit. So there's absolutely some of that that's going on for sure. Unfortunately, once this was found out, it was like peeking behind the curtain to see, you know, fucking Oz, the Wizard of Oz, the way he actually is. And now all of these people are disillusioned and they think that this is every company doing that. And it's not true. It's not true at all. But you can see that slowly but surely they're moving away. All of these devs are moving away with dealing with Sweet Baby at all. I don't fucking blame them. Ah, you hope to kill them in one go, but something like that. Come on, bitch. Oh, he's pissed his friend died. Come on, bitch. These are harder ones. So yeah, it's a state of things. If we all just want to play good games, and it definitely has brought vicious amounts of racism. It's ironic because it's meant to do the opposite. It's meant to teach us about these cultures. And I don't even know if this game is involved with them, but people have decided because you have a person of color as the main character and she's female, you notice they're always going after that. Like, one of the things with Stellar Blade was they were, you know, saying Sony was trying to censor that game, you know. And it's like this fucking Asian versus Western, and all these creepy little incel guys haven't a pussy ever, telling us what a good woman, a good-looking woman versus a bad-looking woman looks like.
Harvested from the great below. Too dangerous to
fucking
leave
hilarious.
unattended.
Withering light surge. See, so we get a new withering. Can I check it out? Nice. Honestly, when it gets down to it, even as I speak about it here, it fucking annoys the shit out of me that I don't. Can I change it? Combat. With the withering magical attacks against enemies within 8 meters. Each of these attacks restore your health. 100% of the damage.
Unworthy scum. You don't know the powers you mess with.
Convert.
Hold on. I need more time.
Damn it, I fucking rolled them there from you, you bitch. What powers were you mentioning? You're already dead. Those guys are difficult. They have that kind of purpley blue thing coming off them. They've been dealing with. Some of them are like cultists from representing each of the gods. As far as I know, there's like 7 of them. We haven't fought one of them yet. I don't know how far into the game I am. What am I looking for? A map? Okay. Am I going the right way? Nice. Apparently I missed a health beacon. Let's try and get that. It's the ones with the red sticking out of the sky. Yeah, when all's fucking done and dusted, I just don't care about any of that shit. I just want to play good video games. But you feel it creeping in all over. This kind of idea of politics coming into video games is actually, I'm dead. Wow, those guys are tough. Fucking Starship Troopers, dude. Has been creeping in for a long time. Like fucking Ubisoft are one of the worst defenders of it. Worst defenders. Constantly when they try to make everything about a certain religion or whatever. Now you see there's not a single game that won't apologize for its game beforehand. Like, what kind of a system is that? Hold on, like, we love our developers and we love our guys, but let's just apologize for their work before we start. Jesus Christ. History of the Judges. Yeah, we fought some of those. Are big fucking ancient stone bastards. Apparently trying to get us strong enough to defeat the gods. Yeah, so I try and keep myself clean of that stuff, you know. Like most politics, you want to stay educated on it without
Aye, that is
ever
strange.
dialing too much into
Was
it,
it
because
anyone you knew,
it'll
do
break
you
your
reckon?
brain. And this includes the shitty politics that goes on in the video games as well. You want to stay educated on, but don't doom scroll it, don't fucking hang out in 4chan or any of these places. Trust me, it will warp your brain. Even the strongest of people. In fact, most of them that at one point were intelligent, rational-minded people, if you can believe it. Now they're like, dur da dur, woman in game bad, dur da dur. It's so stupid.
How do you feel?
Tits and ass everywhere. Why does it matter in one specific game? I can't hold a conversation with those guys. They boil my blood. It's just going around in circles. When they were doing that petition for Stellar Blade, it was the first time I got to see them face to face. It was exactly as you can imagine. Very weak-minded, you know, half men that very clearly have ran out of testosterone a long time ago. Their voice matches their body weight. Like, hey guys! Hey, how you doing? And they're bigger tits than their mom, and all they can do is regurgitate the same thing that the main guy who did the petition did. It's like, wow, that's the modern man. That's the modern man. God help us. God help us. And you wonder why women are going after like people like Pete Davidson and Machine Gun Kelly. Little fucking stick figures. I'll tell you why. Half of them have mommy and daddy issues, and they need to pick out a problematic, evil piece of shit, and then wonder why he fucking fucks her raw, leaves her with a kid, and walks out the door. Like, how could this happen to me? And honestly, that's beyond self-sabotage at that point. Did I not open this up? Where was that spider thing that killed me? Open up the safe, bitches gotta lock the safe. Double jump sound effect goes, gets, oh, does it? I'm sorry, I don't even notice it. I'm sorry. Didn't even notice it.
Pretty good.
Is it back this way, maybe? It's always the way, man. I died like 2 feet from the fucking save point. Where was it? Which one is it? Like, is it the one where I'm like, exploding at that noise? August 8 is Cat Quest 3. Hell yeah. That's gonna be good. We should play it together.
I can't help you yet.
I didn't know. See, I'm not like that. I'm not that. I don't notice that kind of stuff. Also, my shift is turned down pretty low. Might be a bit higher, is it? I didn't know. Nice. I like that she has visible damage on her, and then when you heal, it goes away. There you go. Hopefully that will help. It sucks because I do spam it, because it's the fastest movement in the game. I'm sorry.
Found anything
That's probably my
worthwhile?
fault. Between one game. Oh, yeah, dude, I played a little bit of it. It's really, really fun. If you like platformer puzzle games, if you like, remember when I played Rime and that? It's more like that. There's a little bit of combat in it. That's really cool. Mouse gave me that. It's gorgeous. Is it free or is it cheap or something? Like, what made you bring it up? Nice. Well, careful.
With the landing.
Nice. We need to get up there so you can get these red ones. Keep an eye out for those to give you upgrades. You can also change your armor around. I just picked this white suit. I thought it was a nice contrast. Anyway, yeah, sorry to get all ranty about that stuff. I try when I'm getting into a stream, I'm like in a great mood and I'm chilling myself. But then as we start to get into conversations and stuff, I that kind of doom scrolling does get. It's very hard to get away from it. You know what I mean? Like, Twitter is one of the worst offenders, and then 4chan. Luckily, I'm not on there, thank God. But every now and then, you're kind of sent there, whether it's like a rumor or something. You're like, fuck. And then Reddit can be a doozy. But I have been using Reddit more, and that's not a good thing. But this is where you get most of the information. Nice. Most of those are shortcuts back, I've noticed. Let's try and get up there. Seems like they wanted to go around that way. Maybe. Yeah, it does. So how do I get up there in the first place? Look at it pointing out to me. So that'll give you maximum health. I need to get up there. Permanent maximum health. As you can imagine, you're gonna want that. You are. But yeah, just in a little bit here, we're gonna play some Dungeons of Hinterberg, which is that beautiful Austrian slaycation, as they call it. Nice. I think what's happening is you had that generation, as I said, about like hipster devs, you know, the San Francisco retreat.
So, what were you
And
before
then
you
they're
became a
growing
sucker
up
exactly?
and
I was a
becoming
trapper.
game devs.
That's how many opens and
And that's
closes
why we have
events
so many of
through
these
mine.
cozy fucking dating sim kind of stuff.
You must have
And you
been
know,
a
like, as I said, I'm 100%. What the
Yeah,
hell hit
food
me?
on the table.
Something like a cannonball exploded in my face. I am accepting of all people. But when a trend kind of... Oh, I threw a grenade. Jesus, what a name for the grenade, and it just doesn't do any damage to him. When a certain trend takes hold and it's all you see, you're gonna make comment on it, you know? I am absolutely sick and tired of comfy... Oh, it still got me exploded afterwards. The comfy, wholesome farming sim things, whatever they are. But, you know, like I said, I just don't have to pay attention. I don't play them and I move on. See, simple as that. I don't send death threats. I don't go after the devs or people who play them. I don't care. It's just not my cup of tea. But I do like a lot of the type of game. And then, like, some of them are, a lot of them are RPGs now, you know. That's my kind of thing. And then you're like, oh, but it's also a farming thing inside of it. It's like, I'll show you my farming thing inside. It's all good. But we're at such a stage where there's just so much money being made that there's literal every single genre of games is available. Like, look where card games are now. Did that do anything to the audio?
What's this then?
At this point, I'm so fucking confused. Like, audio balancing is definitely a big issue, but half of it I know it's my fault. If I mess with master volume, I don't think it does what I want it to do. All I want it to do is fucking turn down. How does that not hurt him? He just got a grenade in the back. I don't know who did it though. This motherfucker in here. Yeah, there's a lot of good companies not getting enough love, and there's a lot of bad companies that still get too much love. Like, I know Ubisoft are on a massive downward trend, and I still buy their games. Not part of the problem on that. Martin, someone's trying to shoot me, if not the problem. No. God, what's that shield made of? You're actually attacking without the shield. Still. Can't kill him. Yeah, they call it Slaycation, the Goofy Goobers. It's a puzzle platformer made by Skrullcat. Oh, there's a cool helmet. Yeah, I played a little bit. I think it just equips it immediately, see? Good on her. Nice. You apply 4 curses to a single enemy with 10 seconds. You can create an explosion that damages all enemies within 4 meters. Okay. Give that a shot. Nice. Yeah, interesting way of doing this, I won't lie. I thought we'd have, like, we found a few big bosses ourselves, but they're mainly just, maybe I'm just going too slow. I'm trying to get the fuck back up there. What's over here? Aha. What are these? Is this a... It's the hands on them.
I'm tired of walking anyway.
This will lead up to the red health.
Never gets old. Put 'em up!
Put 'em up! Instead of, like, the Forspoken stuff that they mentioned about this game is really unfair. Nowhere even close to it. Forspoken has actually really good magic combat and traversal, but its writing is one of the worst I have ever seen. It makes Marvel writing seem normal. But it's another sign of Sony and Square Enix thinking that that's what the West is, and that's what the West wants. Maybe a very select few Marvel fans like that kind of writing. But
These shrines look well
we haven't
tended.
had good, like,
That forgotten god
quips
must
in
have
a
been important.
game or
More
a
than you can
movie
imagine.
since the first Spider-Man Raimi movies. I stand by that. You get the odd little chuckle out of some of the MCU stuff. That's about it.
We can cut that out if we go.
Also, like, mouth rulers.
An interesting
That's all it
find.
is. That's mouth or humor. Nice. So Kevin, there was like a couple of Comic Cons and a few other things going on. Good old Kevin Feige, or whatever his name is, Feige, I don't know what the fuck his name is. Mr. Marvel, he's wearing the same fucking baseball cap all the time. You can just smell his head from here. He's on massive damage control just before they start phase 5 shit. I think they just stop calling them phases and just put out the fucking movies. It's basically going to be like the mutant arc. And he talked about only doing one trailer before the movie comes out.
Oh,
yeah, fucking right, dude. How about this? Just get better editors. Stop giving us a third of the movie in the trailers. And then they still are trying to lie to us and say that they'll only put out 1 or 2 movies a year.
How about a game of...
A game of Sable. There is a mini game in the game. It's okay, but it's more puzzle. I'll sit there for 10 or 15 minutes to figure it out. That is fun. Maybe if I get... Hold on, sometimes he likes to sit down and he contemplates stuff. I think it's a nice game. I think it looks awfully like Banishers, so it might be interchangeable. I don't know what it is. It must be a realistic lighting that's in Unreal Engine or something. Ain't doing us any favors. Just like Unreal Engine was with the Greys during the Unreal Engine 3 days.
Found anything worthwhile?
I think the fucking quest for more lighting in these games. That's what's happened. It's not going to work with the helmet, is it? Apparently it will. Good job. Little sniper elite stuff. I'm going to need to get over there, do I? Yeah, sorry if that's being annoying. As the volume lowers or rises, everything. Yeah. I don't see it doing that though. Like, I'm right there with you, dude. Like, I understand the concept of it. It doesn't do that in games or anything. It doesn't do that at all. Because I will, if I leave master volume at 100% and then lower things individually, shouldn't the global sound then stay the same? But these individual things should lower their voice. You know, if I'm lowering sound effects or music or whatever, I never lower dialogue because it's already too low. It wasn't always like this, man. This pre PS4 and Xbox One, everything was fine. But this horrible fucking Dolby shit and 3D audio has left audio mixing absolutely broken. The only people who don't notice it are people who have a $5 fucking sound bar, surround sound setup. That's just stupid. It's that same mentality as PCs, and I hate it. Oh, you don't have a $10 fucking NVIDIA 4090? Fuck you. Shut the fuck up. All you're doing is you're just buying something that's a little bit more polished.
He looks like he could use a hand.
And saving you a little bit more time.
I regret it.
It's all just how big is your wallet, how big is your dick. It's stupid. Hello there.
Appreciate the assistance.
I hate that.
Knight Gimu, at your service.
It's the, and then
Norvanek.
the developers are using these same
you,
setups
The woman that
to
killed the
do
White
audio
Bridge
mixing
horror.
or lighting. That's
How
why
come
some
you aren't
games are so
attacking me?
fucking dark.
Like the rest of your order.
It's stupid.
I'm sworn to keep the peace.
You'll
and
never
the
get it
peace.
right for every
Containing
monitor
the
or
dead is
TV
my
out there. You
priority.
just can't. There's thousands upon thousands.
Anyone asks,
But there did
I
seem to
never
be
even
a
saw you.
standard back then, right?
tread carefully.
We all
Norvanek.
remember that, don't we? How much of
That I will do.
fucking gamma and brightness did you mess with back in the 360? Fuck all. I know I didn't. I barely even touched that. But now I have fucking Resident Evil games with 3 brightness sliders before you ever get near motion blur or chromatic aberration. Alright, it seems to be a boss in here and I have no heals at all. Good golly, Miss Molly. Is there anywhere else? I wish we could go back to the select button and just be in the map. I wish. Maybe it's just the camp. Yeah, right. Hello. Seems creepily empty. Maybe it is, I don't know. Okay, history. I think what it is the people will appear once I've set up the camp here, I think. Is that it? Shouldn't the homies show up? I don't know. Slaycation Paradise game looks silly. It's one of those as well, is it? Slaycation all over the place. Look at this. Who's this? Is he helping out now as well? What do you do?
I hope my work has served you well so far.
Are you sitting on nothing? You upgrade as well? Oh, you upgrade armor. Cool. Bonus firearm damage. Prime. More iron as well. Do you do anything else? None of these actually protect you anymore, though. There you go. What about you, buddy?
Been waiting for you.
I've been waiting for you. Come on, knock on my door. There you go, buddy. Ooh, level 5. Probably as high as it goes. No, it seems to go more. Nice. Been using this one a lot. It's very interesting. The higher my combo, the more damage I do. I think Nora's blade is probably one of the stronger. A lot of games like to do that. They're like, well, it's the weakest at the start, but it's named after her. But you stick with it the whole game, it's arguably, on average, probably one of the top 2, or, you know, outside of maybe a end game weapon or a boss weapon or something. It's usually how it goes. I probably can get over here, can I? People getting shot on the level design of this game. I don't get that. I don't understand where that's from. This is not meant to be a AAA product, I don't think, but I've never said it was. I think people expect too much. Most YouTube reviewers I trust, but they're also becoming, just like as I was ranting earlier about, becoming really disillusioned with the whole industry. And then you make that your job, and you're already fucking hating the industry, then it's going to be hard to be a very positive outlook. You gotta be a fair critic, you know. It's the hardest thing to do. There's a lot of people that was shit on a masterpiece because it does more clickbait farming. They'll talk bad on a you know, a great game. I think the most I've talked shit on a game this year is probably, honestly, the Elden Ring DLC. And I still love it. It's still a fine product. And as I said, I would play the DLC over and over again rather than the main game. That kind of tells you where I am with From Software and Elden Ring. They're kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel. I love them to death, but I'll play all their games. But they're creatively spent. Creatively spent. Still some great stories in there, but 17 fucking dragons and replaying bosses over and over again. What's funny is, you know, you argue about, oh, I wish I could do a boss rush mode where I could play the same boss again. Well, now you don't have to, because Elden Ring will just shovel the same boss at you 2 or 3 times over and over. My god, would that be a punishable offense to any other dev, but they do get 100% they get away with way too much shit. The games also run like dog shit, watered down dog shit, because they've used the same engine and the same programmers. You would argue that using the same engine means your knowledge grows of it and you get better at optimizing it. That's just not a thing. That's not an actual thing. Whoever's working over there and the engine and the camera needs to be fired. Story Boy is doing great. Exactly, obviously does his own thing. But there's a lot of that team that are just there writing the success, but you lied on your resume a long time ago, you little shit. Right, so this is a feather here somewhere. Where is it? Damn it. Come fly with me. Let's fly. What was that? It was a random parry. I'd never do it on purpose. I kind of rather that. The other one, should we try the other one? It's like a life storm or something. No, fuck it. Fuck it. Every time I entered a somewhat bigger area in Scars Above, I said that's a boss fight ahead, but it wasn't. It was either a mob or a boss way later in the game. That's how conditioned I am for bigger areas. Yeah, same, dude. You saw me do that and it's like, no, this is a resting spot. Yeah, right. Conditioned or slightly traumatized? You be the guess. I think we got so many different choices of games now. I think, but you know what's funny? Even though I think we've all reached a consensus with a lot of things, which cracks me up. Like everybody's gonna turn off that motion blur, right? Everybody's turning off chromatic aberration now, but the devs continue to use it. We know what the real reason is.
Worthwhile?
Like Templars, they're doing that to hide jaggies and stuff, and hide maybe some frame pacing that's fucked up, you know, a little bit of stuttering, or possibly. Hello, are you friendly? No, you're not. You could be. I don't need help. Bam! Where's it lock on to the box? Oh. A lot of motherfuckers over. Ah, you suck. Let's kill the guy beside him, but not this guy. Gibbering mass. Who's up with that? It's me. Hello there. Don't fucking run away from me.
Nothing left.
You gibbering mass. See, look, it's locking onto the barrels. I'm trying to lock onto the homie shooting at me. Hello, someone probably could do it. Fixing that. Hey, double kill. Nice. It says there's one left somewhere. Where are you? I've noticed if I turn the camera in the hordes. If I turn the camera while they're doing their little burning animation, it seems to create a lot of stuttering like that. It's the Xbox Series X version. I never expect any game to run that well on this. Nice piece of kit, and I enjoy the backwards compatibility a lot. But it's clear it's not the favorite console, so it's never optimized for. If you're gonna see frame drops, it will be on this console. It is what it is. Sucks, but it's their own doing. It's their own fault. They are the arbiters of their own mistakes, of course. Xbox. You know, it was back in the 360.
Might prove useful.
That's the last time they really reigned supreme, and they never got that back, you know. So it's never been about theirs to lose or anything. It's been lost, you know. They lost it about 2011. Not even 2013 when the Xbox One came out. It was 2011. It was right around the time Don Matrick had to fucking open his big dumbass used car salesman looking mouth. Piece of shit. Poor old Phil has just been trying to cover up all of that mess since then. And you won't fix a broken... Oh, that's where it slows down things? Cool. You just won't fix broken reputation. The internet never forgets. What's funny is I think in their desperation to try so hard to win everybody back, I think it's shown itself to be a better Xbox, which is funny. Between the Game Pass and giving away all these fucking games, different control, they've tried everything. They really have. And that's good for us consumers, honestly. I prefer that. I just wish it wasn't out of desperation. That's the difference. If you could just do that while being on top, that'd be great, but they won't do that. Same with Sony. Once they got on top, they don't start just randomly giving shit away. They don't start being. They start to see how more they can milk from you. It's proven to be an absolute disaster for Sony. I think it's almost the success of the PS4 has almost ruined them. Alright, clearly there's a feather up here. How the fuck can we get up here? Climbing up here? Okay, cool. I don't think they're ruined or anything, but I think the remainder of this generation for Sony is going to be excruciatingly lackluster. I think we're going to get some very big wow moments.
This one was taken from me for
Sony
a good
Santa
reason.
Monica's next game
like to hear
and
that story.
Naughty Dog's output.
There was an astrologer here
But this will
mapping the
be
heavens. His
2027
and his feather bent
at the
just as he
earliest,
trailed
I'd
a new
say.
constellation.
So then we'll have
Lost in
Ghost
mind so he
2,
could finish his work.
Wolverine,
Promised he'd name it after
Death
me.
Stranding 2,
You're telling me the trickster is named
Until Dawn
after
2
you?
probably or whatever.
Is that what he called
That's
it?
about it. I can't really see anything else.
Ungrateful little man.
It's a disaster. Like, this live service stuff has been a disaster. Literally, Insomniac might as well be the leaders of Sony right now. It's the only one putting out content at a regular, semi-regular basis. What do? Some bastard goes and hacks them. Scumbag. If I could grab that fucker by the balls and hang him up on one of those shark hooks, I would. Scumbags. You know, they're trying to do the same thing with Capcom and Bloodborne, the From Software's parent dev, which is called like wow. Don't ask me, I don't know what the fuck. Pronounce it wrong. So weird. It's like a bunch of babies that can't wait for an announcement of a game, so they have to do ransomware. That's exactly what this generation of dudes are all about. Morons. They want it all now. If they don't get it, they scream like a little Karen. Turn into a fucking Jack Doherty. All because they were just never told no. Oh bollocks, why would you do that, game? Wow, of all the things, I don't get that. It's only started doing that. That's clearly a mistake. Why is it locking on? There's 4 dudes around me, including the guy shooting up on the cliff, and you choose to lock onto the barrel. Holy mother of Christ.
Still
What in the
torturing
name
that
of
poor
God is that
guitar,
about?
see?
I couldn't tell you.
That or
That's a
listening?
mistake.
Up to you.
Has to be.
Play on, Supper.
There's no way you can sit there and go like, yep, we intended you to do that. Jesus Christ. There was no surviving that. I was surrounded, like walking into a Joker factory. He's about to blow it up with laughing gas. I'd love to find out when all this Steam review bombing and death threats and all that started. I suppose it existed in some capacity in the very beginning. Better for me to just get rid of them now, so they don't cause trouble later. It's like a child, you know, spitting out their dummy when they don't get their way. And then they do get their way, so it works, so they keep doing it again. Until they figured out a better way of allowing people to give them feedback, this is problem's only going to get worse.
Should be easier now.
They're all shortcuts back now. I better
So
stop
the
doing the
coalition
double jump.
chose you because you had been
Sorry.
a trapper.
It's
They
just,
chose
you
me
can
because
do
I
it
was
4
good at making
times, so it
dugouts
makes you so much
and at
faster.
crawling out of them when the dead would flood
Didn't
into
know it
them,
was so annoying.
and then they collapse.
Did that happen often?
Often enough to get me a medal. Never wear it though. Can't even stand to look at it.
One of those, you should get a purple heart for basically doing nothing. Sounds about right. What's going on here? Secret.
Might prove useful.
So yeah, I guess we haven't really slowed down with games, but just the fall season doesn't really start till Star Wars Outlaws. I still see a lot coming out at the end of July and in August as well. So I'm excited. Hello. When that one came so late, it was enough for him to be able to attack me and kill me. Shut up a bitch. Nice little environmental
Do all the
artist.
gods
up
live
there.
in the great below?
Must be a
Most
fairly
of us,
feckless, thankless
yes.
job being an environmental artist. Stand
Do you
around
know,
painting rocks
do
all
of us
day, you
turn
know.
into them? The dead.
one's
Not
called that.
exactly. When you die, your soul drifts to the great below, where the god of death takes away every sorrow and every memory,
Damn.
leaving you a clean slate. Your new body is unrecognizable in the great below.
Sounds nice.
So,
Yeah, I must play
disappear.
Scars
From this
Below.
world? Yes. But you were never forgotten.
I have it there, I bought it ages ago. It's a problem when you get something free or cheap, you're like, yeah, it gets put on the back burner for years. Fuck. Alright, where was this secret little chest? I've seen it. Didn't see where it came from. That was probably the weaker part of Banishers. I enjoyed Banishers, but its level design is fine, but it was so wide linear that you didn't really feel the need to ever want to go back. Raw cursed citrine. Each curse inflicted enemies deal 10% less damage. Okay. Cursed stones. Look at this. It hides between his head. Cool. He's very much like Carbuncle or something. One of those Egyptian animal gods. Cool. So that's what that's for. This is our first one. Of course it would be a damage, which I don't usually fuck with. Not big on defense. That's why I die so much. Whereas it just auto equips it. Okay, cool. Nice. Can aid you in combat. Good job. That's cool. Does it actually show up on him when he's walking around? It does. Look, it's like a little light on his head now. Whoa, where the fuck did you come from? It's probably a punishment for opening that chest. Yeah, lots of cool. Still a good few indie games and stuff. And then some nice little surprises as well. Can I get out there? I can't actually get past them because they're on the edge. You goofy goobers. Nice, nice, nice. Nice and nice. You little... My god. He knew even to hit me mid-air. This cursed stone is living up to its reputation of being cursed. I need to go back down and climb back up. Nice, 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 nice. Hell yes. It's nice to go from the wide openness of Elden Ring to this, where it's more wide linear. Because you get bored of the exploration in Elden Ring because it's always leads to shit you'll never use. Just pure and utter shit. Especially as a non-magic user, you feel punished rather than... always feel punished, always handicapped. It's like, what the fuck am I doing here? They're gonna... what the hell is this? Bastard wound. A little mini boss? Ew, these guys explode out of head. When does he explode? Damn, we did 2 attacks and then a 90-degree angle attack.
I need more time.
Efficient.
Thank you. Gives you a little compliment. Do you know what happens when you lose in the fucking minigame, Sebo? She goes, well, that was awfully embarrassing. And you know, that's not a big deal, you know? It's saying the player's a bit shit.
Gods when they die.
But then what happens if you fail it like 4 times in a row?
No god has ever
Oh my god, you feel like you're
perished
dog
before.
little.
We could end up in the great below
Shite.
like you do.
I don't mind the player character giving the actual player shit. I don't mind. It can be
It's
funny
okay.
sometimes. Especially if they break the fourth wall a little bit.
I know the feeling.
But that's not cool. Yeah, I will say, like, there's clearly these gods to fight, but whatever way they've done the placement, Ashen wasn't even like this. Ashen had very big chapter-ending boss fights, so you could go back to the town and see it being built back up, you know? I would have done that here. I know it's an extremely old way of doing things, but there's a reason it's worked for fucking 20, 30 years. Like, clearly there is big... We fought many mini-bosses, though. Like that one. But I just feel like I'm constantly on a train here, and without ever meeting the destination. I would have liked to fight...
It's that water wheel again.
Unless we're just going to end up fighting all of the bosses together. Doesn't make any sense. They said there was like 7 gods or something. Either that, or maybe the game's a little bit bigger than it at first seems. Oh yeah, I don't think I ever did get that. No, I did get that fighter. Okay, good. Nice. Didn't get this though. Let's go get that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. More health. You see, and by the way, like I've like 4 or 5 of those permanent health increases now. That to me kind of makes you feel like you're near the end of the game. How the fuck did that hit? That's the one I'm talking about. They don't telegraph. Just a massive sweeping shield back. That's so annoying. Where did they get the 300% damage increase? Damage speed even. That's a little bit of an amateur mistake down. This. Who did that?
Keep fighting, Lord. I'll be right with you.
Oh. Let's got his shield out, Billy. He's not armored, so he's much easier than the other. Other guy's much tougher because he's armored. Even though he's smaller than that guy. Like I thought he was fucking Andre the Giant, but he was pipping the pipsqueak. Now where to? That's not where I wanted to go either, but looks like there's something over here though. Maybe just a short? A boss? Oh shit!
I need more time.
Got me on. Come on. Yes! That's all it takes. You break that wither and it's over, see? That's why I went for more of a wither build. There's no way of inherently increasing it. Besides, I think Enki's level feathers, which are pretty rare. I only start getting them this stream. But what I have been able to increase is when we attack at the same time, I can build up that wither bar. It's kind of cool actually, so you're doing like R1 and triangle at the same time. Feels a little bit awkward at first, but then when you get into the rhythm of it, it feels really good. Come here, you little bozo. Looks like Katy Perry's comeback, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, is dead on its heels already. Yeah, she I don't know what happened to her, you know. She started off pretty normal, doing a little catchy shit, and then something happened. It was around that time she did that prison shit, and it was like a Big Brother house, and she had all those morons coming in, inviting like people that just didn't want to be there just to pay them a lot. I don't know what happened there. I think she just got too big. She thought she was smarter than everyone else. She's an idiot. Cool, shot grenade, hell yeah. I have so many grenades now. Maybe better than that, because the fire one was a bit shit. I understand the idea of it. Fire one, like a bit of damage over time, but the enemies are coming after you, not the circle of flame. Do you want to sit in my own circle of flame so they get by? Yeah, I thought she tried to fucking bring her career back like 2 or 3 times already. To make it sound like it's the first time she's come back. Didn't she have that random change of the rhythm shit? And she had some other crap. Yeah. I think once she started attacking other artists as well, I was like, oh, okay. You're not some fucking be all end all. Those kind of artists, those kind of pop shit, just
Finally,
make your money and move the fuck on. It's not that hard. See, it's a funny way they have the towns split up here. See, look, I didn't rest again. I open up the fucking save, but then I don't rest, so I get nothing. Anyway, so you're standing here and the NPCs are just chilling, have a chat with them, and you look over and there'll be a bad guy not fucking 10 paces away.
I feel like the karma.
Right, health is over here. I remember seeing it actually from across the river. Kind of doubling back. Oh shit. Nice, I changed my armor and stuff. I'm instantly dead. I don't know what happened there. Somebody like nearly, I think, hit me with something that almost killed me immediately. Anyway, I changed my armor up and I noticed my superpower is not generating. Like it should have been full there. Not generating nearly as fast. That sucks. The main thing I did change doesn't seem to have benefited me anyway, so I definitely feel the want of going back. Let me see. Dodge, yeah, dodge the last moment. That one seems to be too tight. You trigger a perfect reload. Second, no, that one wasn't that one. Is it this one? Feature melee. No. You attack with Inky, you gain 15%. No, that one's good. It was the helmet. It's this one. When your black powder charges are full, your primary fire activates. That wasn't it. What the fuck was it? Was the gun? Was the weapon? It's basically more attack would fill up Inky's power. Let's see. No, it is doing it, just needs to be charging a little bit slower. There's got to be a reason for that. Oh, maybe maybe someone shot this barrel or something. It doesn't even affect them, but if I'm close enough, it's an instant kill. Pretty tough all bastards. Yeah, I'm that kind. I'm like a kid when I play these games. I need that kind of boss fight every now and then. Makes me feel like I'm getting some progress in. Not like a kid. It's the old school way of doing it. As I said, this is the reason why it works. Maybe get over here. Might get us up there.
Ready to fly,
Ready to get some help. I'm trying to get up there. What the hell is making that noise? Ooh. Yeah, something's trying to attack me. One of those dumbass birds or something. Damn, I can't. Oh, there we go. Couldn't pick it up because he thought I was in combat. Hell no. You need to reach
An
in barrel.
interesting find.
What I really need is that health over there. Gilby, Gilby. Right. Nope. Shouldn't have overcompensated with the jump. What the hell's you up there, missus? Yeah, it's probably this guy there. Okay. These guys chilling. Got one coin there. Probably climb up here, alright.
Come at me.
That didn't kill him. Yeah, something is very wrong here. My whole build, I fucked up my whole build somehow. I don't know how. Everything, all
There
my
we
shit's
go.
being less down.
Never gets old.
Never. And they have to say it, you know.
I'll just take this.
Yeah, I've never met anything more than modern gaming and way the fuck overdoing it with quips and voice lines. Ah, fuck, I should have known. Most of the roofs can climb off, but yeah, I'm gonna fall down now. I don't know what it is. We have better voice actors than years ago. Like, that's not even an argument. But yet there's this incessant need of Western devs to fill emptiness and fill holes. Like, is that not where you just let your music do the talking? Just relax. Shake it easy. How much do you actually get? It's not that much. I'll take it. So usually this kind of permanent health increase is something a game has to do when you don't have like stat increase.
On your guard.
It's not even phased by it. What was the point of that? Not even fucking phased. I love how they're just walking around these big ugly birds just chilling. It's like being in a British takeaway. The fuck? Look at him. Of course this guy immediately
Can't help you yet.
aggro. Damn it, that little peck. I dodged the big fucking red attack, but it was the little peck that got me. Because they don't telegraph the second move. Almost at this point I should just learn now to expect a shitty second move that's going to break your combo. I'll see if I can find an amulet or something that will allow us to survive one combo break. It's kind of irritating. You do all the fancy stuff, like wow, perfect dodges, perfect parries, and you're brought down by splash damage or poison or something equally stupid.
Found anything
like that.
worthwhile?
What the fuck's the point of building up in combo then? Don't get me started on the
You asked for it.
horrible hitboxes of splash damage, poison, and fire and all
Help
that.
you yet.
Come on over here. Ozzy Osbourne released 72-page book, coloring book, to visit his solo career on Amazon for $20. What is that about? Tell me what's that about? It's like a illustration autobiography or something. Coloring book? Dude, I said there's more adult coloring books than there's kids.
An interesting find.
It's like a whole generation of people that weren't nurtured properly by parents, so we keep like self-indulging on all our childhood stuff. The adult coloring books. You fucking laugh at the idea of it. It's true. You do all this kind of self-healing, fucking, I don't know. When I was growing up, it was just like a bit of yoga or meditation or whatever. Nowadays, it's like, I don't know. Ooh, who shot that? That guy was dead. I bet he did shoot it.
That's the entrance Young was talking about.
He miraculously shot it while he was
Stand
dead.
back this time, all right? Claire!
Thank you.
It's like we're comforting our inner child. All the childish stuff. Strange. Like the diamond paintings and all that. My sister loves that stuff. Or the weird etching. Yeah, it's just relaxing in art. I get it. Not a big thing. I'm not giving out to you for doing it. It's just, I'm just noticing something. That's all. The pastimes. It's almost like yeah, it's like comforting. You start to wonder, are people perfectly happy to be in their own self-proclaimed conditions and mental conditions and disorders and that? I think so. There are people out there genuinely suffering, you know? And you got the great dumbass mouth rulers who are like, this week I'm gonna have Tourette's, next week I'm gonna be PBD. It's like, what kind of fucking world is this we're living in? Can't we just lock
That's a
them
lot of dead
fuckers up?
nights.
It seems they underestimated the dead. They were trying.
Hand mortar. Oh my god, look at this thing. It's like they shaved the fucking handle off it. It's like, how do you load the mortar into it? Lobs a shell that explodes. That's insane.
Couldn't have been dead.
Guess we gotta try
There's
it
a
out
shop.
here. What is it? I don't like this big fucking thing that pops up when you're hovering over something. I can't see. Oh, this counts as a secondary heavy.
It's a coalition
Cool.
gun. How in the pits did that get here?
How do I know where it's gonna land? You just do, Bilbo. Excuse me. These guys are still alive because they're all armored to the tits. Armored to the tits! Okay, hold on, that's the way back out, isn't it? Bye bye. Oh, somebody left. Oh. Not today, Jesus. Nice. Those hordes are fun. This happens that when you have all the good stuff. Cool, I was just out of musket fire anyway. Well, this guy just chilling down here. Why didn't you join in the horde? Oh, I see why. That's the explodey pants. That's the explodey pants. Yeah, I enjoyed Banisher's story a lot. And then, yeah, the little hauntings and I even do half of the side ones. But it's really, really fun. This one I think they probably spaced things out a bit too much, so there's no reason why you had bosses like that, because bosses are great story devices too, you know. Obviously it's like kill them or whatever, but it's also used as a clever story device. You're like, oh, this is what was causing the trouble here, blah blah blah.
You have no more left.
Thank you. How do you know what ammo I have? How'd that miss? It exploded right in front of me. You suck. Boo. I was gonna blow all these
Everything's been
nice
taken
people.
apart.
They collapsed the rails.
You gotta did my super there because I just blew up everything.
On the back. They want it crippled.
Jesus. Studio that made it is called Phantoons, the made book for other musicians. Interesting, yeah, it's mad. Colouring book. So you can read up about their life or colour at the same time. You guys mess with any of that stuff? Even the diamond stuff, it's like minute Legos. Every time I pick the fucking things up, they go flying everywhere. You almost need to use glue. Then yeah, there's like the scratch art stuff. Someone else is shooting me, I think. See that? Every time I move. Yeah, I haven't found a consistent way to get ammo back besides just resting in an area. Now, it could actually be that it's just taking me this long to do a big stretch of story. So I know, like when I play these games, I like to ask how many bosses are in the game, you know. without spoiling anything. And it's like I think there's like 6 or 7 big ones, and then we fought some of the smaller ones as well, the revenants or whatever. So in total there's like 15 or 16 bosses. I wouldn't count those horrors, they're more like little special event things. That's pretty damn decent, especially when Ashen only had like 5 main bosses. Damn, without any ammo and no way to refuel the ammo, I just have these exploding guys. They're gonna blow up, dude. Attack! Big bad apple. Yes, I will. Yeah, it'd be interesting. I hope that these big fucking publishers have a bit of foresight, and like we are in a good position to have 3 big Western RPGs for the fall, you know. I just hope they have the foresight to space them out accordingly. Not only for their... Looks like he was definitely not there a second ago. Not only for their own bit of money and that, but like we had an issue at the start of the year. We had far too many JRPGs or action RPGs together, you know. And you could see it hurt it. Like, is anybody talking about Dragon's Dogma 2 now? Anybody? No. In fact, I'm seeing more big retrospectives and reviews saying that it was a disappointment. Now, I wouldn't go as far as that. I do think, we'll see, like the first one didn't come into its own to the DLC as well, The Dark Arisen, you know, with the Better Black Isle. So I'd say the same for the second one. The second one was still great. I think there was so much time had passed that they were trying to recapture it. Like I said, I didn't even feel like it was a sequel. It felt like a remake of the first one, for good and for bad. And the reason I say that is because so much of it was copied note for note. And then there's a lot of stuff they kind of left out. I would argue that we got more skills and more different factions and stuff like that, but then it would turn around and we'd have less abilities to equip, you know. Then, you know, you could argue that last one, the Wayfarer, where you could Wayfinder, whichever one it was, I always get that confused, it had more, you equipped different skills from all the classes, so it was like a jack of all trades. It was kind of cool. It definitely, one thing it definitely copied well was the obtuseness of it. If you were to tell me it was a From Software game, I believe you, because it's that obtuse in its controls and in a lot of its bosses and stuff. Like, I think nearly almost half of the quests in the later half, there was just no way of knowing. Doesn't the Sphinx, no way of knowing at all. And it's not about like, oh, you're just supposed to find her if you explore. No, it wasn't about that. We walked into an unobtainable, like, you know, unkillable thing. You know, it was over. One shot to do it, and you had to know how to do it. You have to know beforehand, and that's just nonsense. I hate that stuff. That's horrible. Dark Souls does that same. That's why it feels like From Software. Dark Souls like this thing. Well, you've gone too far. You've killed this boss, so this has changed everything. Like, what the fuck? Nobody would ever know how to do that outside of some fucking mystical fucking time travel. I don't know. You know, you'd have to look it up. How the fuck do you get up there? This one just seems like a circle, then it can lead you up here. This clearly goes fucking nowhere. I like these little hot pools. You ever see some of those people at Yellowstone hot springs or any of these things, and so many people dying because they think it looks so inviting because it's like blue or whatever, or like a shade of green. They're like, oh, that's normal, I've seen green water pool. Not realizing that it's clearly fucking highly toxic and extremely hot. And that thing, you know, it's like going into a tar pit. You don't come back out. It just dissolves your body. It's pretty fucked up. God damn it, how do you get up here? It's like the first time they've caught me off guard. Yeah, so we'll have Dragon Age 4, and then kind of looks like he's up there. And then Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Come on, butch. And then Avowed from Obsidian. Alright, this is the right way, it just doesn't seem that way. Keeping all the white paint. white rope, white paint, white cloth. It's all the same. Sad. They have to make it like this because this is what gamers know. But maybe if you just don't treat us like fucking kids, don't be afraid to just do things a little bit different. And yeah, I will say, like, I think all the people moaning about how this character looks like, or whatever character looks like, I don't really give too many shits about that kind of stuff. But them moaning about things like some of them are finally kind of awake, you know, look, talking about the yellow cloth or the white cloth or yellow paint. That cracks me up. I'm like, damn! People are awake. Took you long enough. Alright, I'm gonna go this way. What's over here first though? I wanna look. Same people who take selfies near cliffs. Right, oh my god. And they fall off. I wish we could be as nice as to say that's all they're doing is taking a selfie beside a cliff. That's not what they're doing at all. They're slowly edging off the cliff or putting a camera on a rock and then sitting on a rock, which is sliding them slowly off the edge. Fucking moron. Oh dude, you're so fucking right. I wonder could you even get up there? Well, that counts as a death? Strange. Must be a joke, is it? Yeah, it must be a joke. Just making you look like you might be able to get over it. Yeah, absolute fucking morons, those people. Didn't you see that happen? It was like, was it a Scottish dormant volcano or something? Some guy brought his missus up there and she was just so happened to slide in. I think he got done for the attempted murder. What the hell was the point of coming over there? Weird. Are two save points that close to each other? That's strange. I'd like to get through this area just to see. I do want to play dungeons.
Finally, some respite.
Finally. At least now we can finally shoot this thing. Fuck off, dude. Whoop. I watched Charlie play a little bit of this as well, but he does this thing where it's kind of like what Soda Poppin does as well. They allow their chat to pick a game, or they just see what's available on Steam or whatever the fuck they're doing, and like, he'll call it like bad games nights or shooting the shit or whatever the fuck he calls it. Like, none of them ever give a fuck about the stream title. It shows it's always a sign of them just not caring. It's like, hey, maybe give someone else your channel. Maybe I don't know. Someone else fucking get up there if you're not caring anymore.
Here we go.
But anyway, no. But I trust Charlie's opinion on a lot of things, but I just don't like how he does that. I suppose it's how most people modernly play like games. But he just doesn't have a care, you know. I think he just wants to chill and play some games and try some, but he can come off very, not even nonchalant. It's like just not caring at all. So when he plays these games with that attitude already, you're already going in with a negative stance, you know. And yeah, then permits to just shit all up and down. And then? I'm here for him shitting up and down the AAA games, but I would love just an ounce of care when it's put into an indie game, especially. With Charlie, with him, like, I don't see him as a gamer really at all. Whenever I see him playing something, he's looking for the next meme game or something to speedrun or something, you know. If you're gonna do a bad game or a shit game or whatever, there's plenty of that stuff, you know, on itch.io and the bottom of Steam and that. These are, you know, acid flipping pieces of shit, you know, that kind of want to call themselves devs, but you know better. That's fine, you know, that they deserve that kind of treatment, one and done. But these kind of AA devs, like, would not kill one of those bigger streamers just to put a little love into them. I worry that they've gone so far and they've done all this stuff for so long that we just don't give a fuck anymore, and unless it's sponsorship, they're just not going to care. And if you keep acting like that, you're not going to get sponsorship. And it'll be one of the people that don't want sponsorship, maybe like Charlie. And it really kind of boils down to why even game at all. Like, you could sit there and stare at YouTube and have an opinion about Sniper Wolf or some shit. Ricochet cannon, that's cool. Shoots a ricochet ball that can knock down multiple targets, dealing 25% damage per ricochet. Cool. Where's that go? What is this? Oh, that's that one, okay. I used to have a little grenade launcher, but fuck. Like mouse things, like when are you gonna get it off? Anyway, I'm trying to single out Charlie or anything. He's actually one of the good people. But my goodness. Oh lord. You do notice it. I don't. Streamers at the end of their streaming life like that, they do tend to just really not care anyway, you know. Bam! Let's see this thing ricochet. I didn't see it ricochet. What's it ricocheting off? It ricochets off itself, doesn't it? They're just people. They want a game, but I understand. Just where I'm coming from, there's a small little responsibility there. But it's on the other side of things that when they have, you know, if you're a ninja or whatever, you have all these kids, you do have a small bit of responsibility. It's not fair. They're not meant to be babysitters. But you have a bit of responsibility to be a decent human being and maybe not introduce a smaller group of kids into shitty things, you know? But a lot of them don't care. They're so pissed off. This is the same group of people that kept you fed and made you filthy rich. So the least, I'm telling them to be babysitters, but the least they can do is maybe have a bit, be a decent human being for, you know, however long you stream. I think their mental health is just 0, and their social battery is 0, their filter is 0, and after all that you're still meant to not slip up ever. Now, if you're a good person inherently, that stuff just comes naturally. That's just who you are. You don't have to put on a face or hide or any of these things. A lot of these guys, money and bad mental health and bad social skills, it leaves nowhere to go but into a crappy hole. And then all of them would say they're done, retired, finished, you name it, whatever. And then they turn around and once they almost get cancer, or once the money takes a hit, you realize that that's all bullshit. They're not retired, they're not finished, they're not irrelevant. They want that money. Nice. I think my health is almost down 50%. Uh-oh. One of the
places like this remind me of things I'd rather forget.
This better lead to a boss, man. Someone's gonna get an ass whooping if it doesn't.
It only pounces if you
It's
turn
a hell of a cave. Anyway. It's a tough one. Like I said, I pity them all. They're all millionaires and they don't deserve anyone's pity. They don't need it. But I do pity them. Most certainly do not envy any of them. They can't live. They can't breathe. They can't walk outside, go to the store, go for a bike ride. They can't do anything. Not like at that point I would just take the money and run. Just can't disappear. Like look right now. Remember that corpse guy? He was like a really deep voiced dude. He was using Donnie Darko's bunny as his motif for his face. He has like excruciating health issues. We don't know for sure, but that's what it says anyway. And seems like a pretty normal average dude. But he looks like one of those guys who's trying to get out, you know, and try to dox him and stuff. Because there's toxic fandom and there's toxic hate as well. And after a while, it's all toxic fandom, you know. Imagine like they love him so much they want to stalk him and dox him. It's like that's the complete opposite. They're so brain fucked, you know. Not brain rot anymore, it's brain fucked. We put the breach thing here, this is cool.
What's that?
So he's trying to get out. I don't think you ever really can. The internet has a way of never forgetting but also
perhaps someone is
moving on.
attempting to break out of the factory.
It's a strange, strange world.
This looks more like a break-in.
Nice. Same people who takes it, yeah. Last night I did, I met a dude who bought a girl and I can date up someone. Yeah, it turns out she has a massive fear of heights. Oh, left her about 300 meters from the summit. So he went to the summit, just let her on the spot and went, oh my god, and she's like having a panic attack probably. What a sick bastard, oh my god. She probably kind of, sort of probably said, yeah, go on. Should have never brought her in the first place. Oh my god. That sounds really selfish when you put it like that. Jesus. Good lord. What a doucher. I know you come all the way and all that, but unless she's specifically pleading with you just to get it over with. I don't know why he couldn't just bring her back and have a nice day doing something she loves instead. Maybe he loves it so much that you want to introduce her to it, but it's the way it goes. Honestly, trust me, having separate hobbies is as much, if not more, healthier than having the same hobby. It's nice to have similarities, but that can lead to a very boring relationship after a while. Being different, introducing each other to different things is better.
I wonder where this takes us.
So having their own little moments and own little areas and hobbies is really helpful. Absence makes the heart grow fonder and all that. Once you're sitting around every day, Netflix and chilling, that shit lasts a week.
Stand down, or my last shot goes in your eye!
There.
Luca!
What's wrong with you?
Last one you'll ever fire, trench filler.
Have it your way, you son of a...
That's enough out of you.
Hold on, that's not high enough. How the hell did you get up there? There we go. She has a nice ledge grab, but that wonders never cease if they're going to hit it or not. Who's this guy?
You asked for it!
How did that hit me mid-roll? You crazy? Oh, hitboxes and souls likes. What a disaster. You either are hitting the iframes of the roll or everything else is your death. So yeah, we'll have yeah, I'm gonna do a little Dungeons of Hinterland. We'll have Path of the Goddess. We finished Nobody Wants to Die. Very unique game. I wouldn't say I was happy with the ending or anything, any of the endings. In those type of games, I will, it might not be everybody's cup of tea, but I will look up a video afterwards and see the endings we missed. Now I know, I always say spoilers and all that, so if someone wants to do that themselves, it's just for the sake of it. I'm not going to kind of sit around and do a multiple playthrough, stream-wise, you know. Might go back and play at my own time, but, or like later on, or if they do a new game or whatever, you know, kind of way. But yeah, for that, I like to do that because I like to see what I missed, and yeah, one of the endings was generally different. It was a more of a head scratcher, you know. It wasn't a simple idea, simple concept, and simple ending. But yeah, I kind of would have preferred it to go a different direction. It's still a great game, still definitely worth playing. Nice. And then, as I just mentioned, we talked about yesterday, but we were talking about it a little bit earlier. We'll do a little Deadpool, that game that came out. Deadpool game. Seeing as the movie's coming out, I never got to play it on the channel, so that'd be nice.
I feel like
Get me. What I want to do is pull out my whole 360 collection and see what games have got a spruce and got like look better on the Series X or whatever, or one that just can play.
Bohal will break you on the rack for what you've done, French filler.
Rack's too good for you.
How'd he still hit me? It says slows them down for 1.5 seconds, and he immediately hits me. Like, fucking make it make sense, man.
Up for some Sebo, soldier?
No. How could you be? This is literally the joke about fucking Gwent. This guy was about to murder this dude, and you're asking me to play the minigame? Why didn't you get up and help him?
No. Souls below, am I glad to see you? How are you still alive?
Thanks to Enki.
Then it seems Modern Warfare
Enki?
3 is going to go to
Is
the
that
Game
what
Pass.
you call it? I guess
I heard that rumor last week. They're going to drip feed this stuff. I heard Crash Insane Trilogy as well.
Nothing.
So we might do the campaign for that. It's usually only like a 4 or 5 hour
Impossible.
thing. So that could be cool.
But
That'll
Enki
shake up
says
the rest of the week.
He
That sound
says
good?
you're so full
You
of
finished
it, your
Detective
eyes are
Game?
brown.
Yeah. No, not in one go.
What is
No.
it?
It was 2 streams. I ended up
What's worse
going
than it is, honest.
super long. So in total it took me 9 hours.
Judges have gone mad.
So that's not too. That's about
The
normal
coalition
for
sent
kind
me
of
here
those
to get help,
detective
and they
walking
put me
sim
in
kind of
chains.
games.
I was going to escape,
That'll have his
but then
face
I heard they've
burnt.
been rounding up the workers.
If you go look it up online, they're doing it in
Find their way
4, but you can see
I'll
like
take
they
it from
know
here.
every
You go find
fucking
Baz. He's still up
cutscene.
town
They
not
know.
far from
And
here.
that's why I never
That's
trust
a lie.
those. Never trust those videos. Never trust how long to beat either.
Mercy. Oh,
No way. I'm usually, I would
I'll
say
be
like
there.
at least 20% more than they
let me
say.
rest a moment.
And sit around chatting, but you know you have to give way to solve the puzzles and that. even the putting the puzzles together take a little bit of time. Like you got like it's almost like your mind palace, but he lays everything out on the floor. You're coming to your conclusions, and you'll always notice these videos, and they're just all tightly edited together. He gets it done in one go. I see those kind of channels around all over the place.
Magic about him.
They could know.
And it must be a very, it must make a few bob, but it seems like a very boring, shitty job, like the Chicaros, and what's the other guy called? MK Ice and Fire, and what's the other guy called?
Souls below, the powder reeks.
Fire, what the other guy called? Some other guy, anyway. Gamers Playground or some shit. Little Gamers Playground, one of those. I always see them pop up first. The game's not even out, and they have like a 32-hour fucking video on YouTube with fucking spoiling everything. Fucking hate those dudes with a passion. All three of them. Shikaro especially, he seems to be another one of those insular little dumbasses. Can't shut the fuck up. None of them even talk on their videos, but they have a mouth on them on Twitter, I'll tell you that much. An opinion about everything. I can have an old rant and have an opinion about stuff, I get that, but it's more like we're having a back and forth, we're having a conversation. At least I hope that's what's going on. What is this? Am I supposed to get on this?
Fight me!
These guys were supposed to work together, weren't they? Fight me! Come on, you bastards. Why isn't my dude working? Good! Now, let's clean out the rabble. The rabble rousers. The rabble. Done as the wussy here with the wabbly, wasply, wabbly. Come on, you little bastard. What is Jonathan Ross up to these days now? Who's shooting that? He had his own show, which is pretty decent. Just another interview show. You notice how much all those interview shows have dried up? Remember Alan Carr and all that? No, we have our own issues with that guy. That guy, like everybody just accepted him back then, but very dangerous. He would just plow alcohol into a celebrity and bring them on. That was his whole thing. Like he had no interview skills at all. He just plowed them full of alcohol. Strange show. Hence why every celebrity come on there is like, what the fuck am I doing here? And most of them check out. You know, when you're doing a press tour like that or interviews, they check the fuck out. That's why if there's ever, you see some of these press tours and they do something different and cool and fun, the actors immediately wake up and they're like, wow, okay, this is cool, you know, have a bit of fun with it. It's very, very rare to see that, and there's a reason for that, because most journalists are fucking dumbasses, you know, they either want a scoop.
Incoming.
You good in there? Oh my god! Whose idea was that? That was disgusting. Just saw the ember at the last second. It scared me. This is cool. This place could go up like the 4th of July. Yeah. I think a lot of people like...
They took off the roof.
Another kind of a YouTube thing going on. What's
Winter's
that?
coming.
Chicken dinner date or whatever?
Snow and rain can soak the powder. Make it worse than
Who's
you
that
think.
other one that everyone's like loves one week and hates the next? Bobby something or other. Oh, I don't know. Fucking idiots, a lot of them. Hello there! You go up and I go down, jolly good, and if I shoot you here, it'll probably kill me. You're coming back up? Good job, man. Toodaloo. What the hell just happened? 14 different explosions went off. I was hit by none of them. Grease lightning. What I like about Hot Ones is, yeah, it's the reaction to the chicken wings, but my dude, like Sean, he's very Wonder Bread in a good way, you know? He's Wonder Bread, white bread, so he doesn't look for drama, he doesn't make the question about him, he just asks a fucking question, which are usually pretty informative. You know, there's some that's kind of weaker, it's like, here's your Instagram account, tell me what happened here. Well, this was me getting my butthole removed, as you can see, I was getting it bleached, I was getting a lovely star shape put on it. Like, what the fuck do you expect that, you know? But unfortunately, you have to do that kind of stuff because you have to be hip with them kids, you know? Bring up some fucking TikTok or some shit. But what I love about that show is the unique response to the heat that they all have, you know? Where some of them get extremely angry and defensive. You can see it. It's like, I don't want to be here. Because they go in fight or flight mode, you know? And then some of them are like, don't feel anything. Some of them go through the euphoric, like, you know, almost hallucinogenic. I fucking love all that stuff. Some of them, because of that fight or flight, also go through a sort of like safety mode or something, you know, where they're like, they almost take solace with Sean there, and they're like, can you help me? And this, they don't know each other 5 minutes, you know what I mean? So they kind of use him as a safety blanket, ask him questions about stuff, and it's like, what am I going through right now, you know, like, walk me through this. It's very interesting. I enjoyed that a lot. And then you got people on there that's become nearly too big once again. You see, you only get so much out of it. It's become too big, I think. You had fucking Heidi Klum basically undressing, which I am not complaining about. It's just a whole altogether weird one. Yeah. They're good interviews. My favorite is when an actor, a decent, like, you know, a well-careered actor comes on, and they're like, their first thing is like, that's a good question. If an actor ever says that's a good question, it means they weren't ready for it. They're thinking of an answer. And give them a second. Boom! Dang! Should have wore your helmet today. Tom's thinking. So yeah, that one I don't mind. But it is kind of normie fair stuff too, you know. I'm not gonna sit back and fucking remember much out of it. There's not much normie shite on YouTube that you can honestly say is worth watching. This is like the longest lever I have ever seen. What the fuck?
RAMMUHA's den. Are you sure she's in there?
Absolutely. Skulking somewhere.
Cool. We might actually have our first god boss, so I would like to do this because I'm like chomping at the bit. If you couldn't tell, I get. It's like what's the word for getting hangry, but for a boss? You know, I'm hangry for a boss, not just hungry for it. I'm fucking hangry and getting angry about it.
A welcome find.
Impressive dungeon if they can do a few like this. Like, where are we on the map? Are we in that Right's Keep? No, we're in Mercy's Keep. City of Right. I was right. Rit. It's the Kneeling Keep. Black Powder Vault. Am I in the right place at all? Did I miss this? Are these my legs? Fuck, I don't know, boys. I'm just gonna keep going. Just gonna keep on going. Not expecting too much from these boss gods, honestly. But if you were to sit there and tell me they're big guys, like the first thing that killed them, then that'd make me awful happy. This feels like a trap in here, you know. What the fuck, dude? I walked out of the place. Clearly not fast enough. Clearly. Yeah. Ooh. Nice. Dude, I feel bad. These are bots, right? That come in here like this. But when I click on them, it's somebody's account. So it's clearly somebody who has either lost their account. What's all this about? Why is this still there? Go away. You guys like that too? I don't like having the little exclamation points or little things. That one could be cool. Flintlock. Building prime on all enemies hit. Delayed shot that explodes. Sounds good, but what was this one? Oh yeah, so sapper stuff. You see, if you get a couple of the same, yeah. So somebody somewhere has lost their account there. The bots have taken over. You gain 33% more black powder when you regain black powder. Huh? Your dodge teleports you to a short distance, making it even easier to dodge enemies if you can. Hungry for a boss, getting OP from mobs, get your ass handed to you when you actually fight the boss. Correct! Ding ding ding! Nailed it in one. Is she in here? Dude, if she's like still miles away. For fuck's sake, I remember I couldn't get over here. What's her name? RAMMUHA. Funk. I'm gonna beat you down, bitch. Alright, was that not the name of the big boss? The final one? I don't think so. Nice. I don't think there's a word for it, so we could just make one up, right? We need to. What could it be? We already have one that's like horngry. We are horny and angry at the same time. Rage boner. You just gotta grab your missus by the throat. Show who's boss. By this understanding, I'm about halfway through the game. I have yet to fight any of the bosses yet. I've been so... Oh, I'm like more than halfway through. Alright, no, actually, oh yeah, it is, that's exactly what's happening. Okay, so you're just gonna inundate us with the god fights. That's an interesting way of doing it. So we're gonna end up with like back to back god fights. Fuck! Boss and god, and it somehow came out in gibberish. What's cool is if you're close enough to some of these things, you don't see them, like say one of his feathers, or one of the health, well, it's hard to miss the health stuff, honestly, because there's a red beam coming out of it. But the map will mark it anyway, and I'm like, nice, I didn't know that was over there, nice. So, Kian Field. Let's get this boss in there. What's wrong? What are you crying? Piston on his grave, sorry. Overconfident, but in gamer slang, yeah. You think that's where I'm coming from? Me, it's just like, I'm just desperate for a boss. I'm just hungry for a boss, I swear. No overconfidence, just like this is a way back down beyond. Okay, well, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. Holy shit, myself. What's the beast like? What's going on down here? Lads. Calm down. It was just a shiny Snorlax. Oh, the days of Pokemon Go. Did you guys ever get into that mess? Guess I just happened twice. It's not my fight. We got every health upgrade we could up to this point. There's a feather or two I think I missed. You won't fight me. You can give up the fuck. Dang. You can give a shit. That guy's Baroque, can't you? See, some of these guys might think I'm on the side of them. I think he was just delayed.
Why does this place feel so oppressive?
There you go, this one woke up.
Absolute terror, and these people have had that in spades.
Oh my god, even for the big guy? Jeez. Nice music in this. Let's just get our boot. Now it's NPCs. Do you see what I'm saying? Weird. I'm gonna try and find as many of those little side bosses as we can as well. That was fun. That Stone Guardian. That's where I got this blade from, which I do think is probably hampering me a little bit. But I want to see something.
What's
if
this
we can
then?
take. Oh, bitch! I completely lost it there. I want to see could I take the mob bonuses into the box. Seems wow. There's NPCs here. Why did some of them just start fighting? Like a secret little base over here. You're craving for a challenge, something out of order, the feeling of yeah. No, it's a hard one. It definitely, I suppose, does come from a little overconfidence. Rest. I hope this one does well for them. I hope they got a fact check for the Game Pass. I don't want devs closing down anywhere. Give them all the chance. There are only so many gamers. Look at this guy's here. Bonk. Oh my god, that was some superhuman kick. I'd like to she up here. What the fuck? You do that superhuman kick and you can't get up that fence? Oh jeez. City of Rift. So we came around this way, so we were underneath it. I see. Mercy's step. Yeah, see, a lot of these people are actually, this is nice. They're worshipping her, so we're coming in here to slay the bitch. That's kind of why they're trying to fight us. Which is nice. Everything seems to, I probably fucked up the brightness. Everything seems just a little more foggier than it should be. And it's hard to tell. It's These games like that idea. It's about the same. It's probably just in the game.
Intruder! Call the knight!
Intruder! I'm here for your god, bitch. I'm here for your daughter, Joe. Jesus, some items after coming over. It's good. Got a present for you. Boom, baby. Shit, this guy's outside of it. Let's get this one. It's the only one that's armored. Ah, we're too early. Way too early. I couldn't get past that little box there. It was in the way. Little conch. I wanted the back way up.
Terrified people will do that, Enki. We're not here to make things worse.
Which one of you called the guards? Which one of you? Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, it'd be interesting if we have to fight Inky in the end. That's what I'm guessing. Either that or his mother. There's some connection. Like he helped us and we helped him, but you know, he's a god. He's hiding a lot of stuff. Their AI is so flawed, man. Holy shit. They're falling asleep at the wheel.
Felt that in my feathers.
I'm just trying to build up my meter again because I used it on those few. Oh hell no. Do you guys know those are they supposed to be there? Get him, boy. That's a good boy. Where is my thing? There must be a jump pad somewhere. Thing is vibrating like crazy. These all dressed in purple are like cultist of. Oh, there it is. I knew it. It only vibrates like that when it shoots around. Come on. I'm not in combat. I know you're up there. Alright, fine. I'll shoot you in the head. Grrr, little sniper at least. Poor form. Alright. Bonk.
Ready to fly, Enki?
I think what they were going for here was probably half of the town turning on you. Didn't quite execute it as well as they could. Still cool though. Still like such a crazy glow up from their first game. Like they need to be commended for it. These are small teams, you know. Don't get too many games from New Zealand, I'll tell you that. Closest thing is probably the incredible hype for the Hollow Knight guys, you know.
Like any god I recognize.
It's not a god.
No.
It's the unknown sentinel.
Oh jeez, you scared the shit out of me.
A place to honor those that died before you.
Why?
It's one of the judges.
The dead don't care for offerings.
The living
Mentioning
do.
judges makes me think of
Sacrifice has
Final
to count for
Fantasy
something.
12. I can climb on all the rooftops now. Cool. Yeah, we're taking a massive chunk out of the game today. So I'd say the way I'm going, I could probably finish it a few more. You saw what Ashen was to this, like, can't. Yeah, I don't know what's the name of the Hollow Knight devs? I always forget it. Fuck. It's like a one little word or two words. These are all just shortcuts that we're creating through the kingdom when we want to get back, you know, the city. A bit of slow down there. Yeah, I don't know where fucking. With all the rumors and leaks and everything I've heard, I have no idea what's going on with Hollow Knight 6 on. I've never seen a game that they showed almost a half an hour of full gameplay like 4 years ago or something. Back when it was right before COVID, and it was like when Nintendo did E3 stuff. Whole levels, like it was amazing. Very cool. It's like diagonal style combat instead of typical Metroidvania. Very unique.
We can cut that part through there.
But I have no idea. Since then, no one's seen head nor tail of it. But this is not wholly unlike them because Hollow Knight went through the same thing. The only issue is that one got a pass because it was Kickstarter, and Kickstarter, they're known for like, yeah, the game's coming now, but we're actually going to give you 5 or 6 new updates because you hit this fucking stretch goal, but it's going to take another 2 years, and you're like, Oh, okay, I guess. So I think the same thing is going on with Hollow Knight. They also seem like a very, very small team. Hey, how's it going, Pyro? Hello. Let's stop flapping around. See the way the Persian influence. Let's go. Let's run all the way to the boss.
Guide and keep.
Sorry, boys. Cyber's hungry. For an ass whooping. Either the boss's ass whooping or my ass. Well, I guess I can't use it. I noticed they're using a lot of these dead bodies. Why are they doing that? How's your day? How's your family? You seem too fussed about having the undead here. What's the story here? I need to find the switch first, is that what you're saying? Must be close by. Switch for a door, for God's sake. Seems like it's up here somewhere. It's probably on the other side of the door. I'm scared this god.
It keeps ahead. We're gonna find out if we can kill a god soon enough.
RAMMUHA always did stick to the shadows. Maybe
RAMMUHA.
she's heard what we've done already and backed down.
Probably.
Let's hope not.
Pussy ass bitch. Sounds about right. Just goes along with the god motif. Pussy ass bitch. The one thing people in that kind of power crave, and that is keeping that power, getting more of it. Oh yes. Oh yes. You know your kind all too well. Look, her inner sanctum is full of the undead. What the fuck is she turning these people into? Watch, we're gonna find out that she's like eating them or living off them. Any football this week? Probably can't make that jump, but you'd be surprised. Just gotta time your little jumps. It'd be nice to get a little save beforehand because I don't think I ain't doing this first try. Else to know. Hello there. Kneeling keep. Ah, speak of the devil. And save before the boss. Thank you. Grazie.
Finally.
Oh, this is good. You're gonna attack me while I'm in the safe thing?
There it is. The home of every knight in every storybook I've ever read. Never thought I'd step foot in this place.
Jeez! Not a great place to fight these guys at all.
I need to breathe. Stay alert until then.
That's the big guy we fought earlier. No way, another one woke up. Ah, it's so hard to see him over there. Dude went from the bottom of the stairs to the top. Seriously, don't give up. Fuck. Owie! Horrible place to fight these, my goodness. What are they thinking? Hate that. Hate that. Never do tight corridors in Souls games. Really bad. It's all you're left with. Big fucking mess. Cool. Cool. Wow. Oh my god, we just broke through it. That was cool.
If there's anything you haven't told me about RAMMUHA, now's the time.
She's a manipulative creature,
Feels like the
an
end.
adept at twisting the truth as she sees fit. Be careful around her.
I don't think so. It's like halfway. Yeah. It's only halfway. But I remember that
Never gets old.
I do think it's his mother. This RAMMUHA is this big fucking bird thing with a Mask
Thus to all wrongdoers.
on.
Whoever this was got hobbled and then left here to starve to death.
I was a fool to underestimate her capacity for cruelty. It won't happen again.
I don't know if she got shot there with in the chest with an arrow. I don't know if she's starving to death. Probably slowly bleed out. That was cool.
The judge's hall. Are you ready?
I can go ahead,
Alright.
talk to her. Maybe she'll back down.
No. We're doing this together.
Cool. Alright. Yeah, I might be slightly handicapping myself with this weapon because of its lower damage when you don't have a combo.
This is as good a place to rest as any.
It almost pays off not to rest at all. Good place to rest as any. Locate RAMMUHA. Here we go. Time for a little godly boss. Wish me well. Wish me dead.
Judges! You are charged with treason and conspiracy to sabotage the Coalition's war effort. Step down or be destroyed.
Infidel, gunbearer, black powder, and our glorious
Yeah.
all. And who are you to order us, trench filler?
Fuck
Stand down, RAMMUHA.
Banshee. The rumors were true.
Okay.
We're no
Whoa.
longer below Death God.
No, that's not her.
Cannot presume to command me.
He's a death god.
And you're too
Wow.
diminished to make me.
Cool. Alright, bitch tits, let's see what you got. Oh, that music though. Where you been all my life? Let's go. That's so fucking cool. Ow. 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 Fuck. Woo! This is fucking badass. They've been sleeping to this very moment. See? These are the Ashen devs. These are the Ashen devs. I knew you were in there somewhere. Oh man, she got me from there. Impressive. Sit the fuck down, baby girl. Oh, the music just keeps getting better and better. Yes! Ugh. Don't run from me. Greetings, hello, hello. How you doing, Rick? This is fucking badass. Ow. Ah, I tried shooting her there, didn't do shit. Sometimes the shots are not going to work. It's only phase 1 and she's rocking me. Ah, once you fuck that first timing up, it's over. Just like every other game. Too far away. The problem I have is when you get them with the gun, it like pushes them back so you can't capitalize on it. Ah! I'm dead. Damn, it sucks when your super doesn't make them flinch at all. I finally did my super and it probably got me killed because I was inside the hurricane. That sucks. That super was shit. Didn't do anything. You wish it'd make them flinch just a little bit, you know, just a little bit. I'm not asking for much. Just a little bit of a flinch just to know that your damage is doing something, right? Nice. So, Flintlock was added to the categories. Didn't want to wait for this game. Yeah, smaller perspectives of the game looking worth it. What about you? Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Like, these guys made Ashen, and I try and stick by indie devs and AA guys, so this was definitely on my radar for a long time. It's kind of a mix of, it's still kind of janky AA, you know, so know what you're getting yourself into. It's kind of a mix of Bloodborne that has the mobility of something far beyond that, you know, a lot of double jumping and stuff. I enjoy it. It's a glow up from their last game. Ashen was proof of concept above everything else, you know. We're a small team based in New Zealand. Cool ass motherfuckers. Clearly these guys know what they're doing. I enjoyed it. The reviews are a bit mixed, and I'm like, okay. But a lot of people out there don't enjoy anything anymore. They don't enjoy life. This is the first official boss who we fought many mini bosses. Might be a bit spoiler for you. You can see that was round 1, but just some fucking granola stuff. Let's go, baby girl. Come on. Use the gun as damage and kind of to interrupt their attacks. Doesn't always work. I did it again. I did it again. Ah, too early. Just trying to do grenade shit. See, it pushes her back, you know? It fucks me up. I want her to stay where she is. Once she gets me once, it's fucked. Just like Dark Souls. Your timing is screwed. See, I can't capitalize there. Alright. Come on, baby girl. Come on. Beautiful dance she got going on. Oh! The fuck was that? I don't want to know. Go on, Inky. Oh, I just had one bullet left. Oh, I shouldn't have done this. Please, superpower. Maybe, look, it's trimming her. It's trimming her. That was scary. Come on. Yeah, finish her. It is done. One god finished. Yes. Kick ass, boss. Holy shit, good stuff. Fuck yeah. That's only the first god as well. That was very satisfying. Holy hell. Anyone got a cigarette and fucking fifth of whiskey?
She called
Please,
you
take
Death God.
Think of the music. Yeah, trying to get feedback before I jump in. It's on the Game Pass, just saying. So that's how I'm playing it. This is the Xbox Series X version. I say give it a shot. It's cool. You've got guns, magic, and melee. This current sword I've got, a very unique build, right? You see that 81% on the middle left side there? It works like the 3000 is what we got for killing her, but the 81% is this combo you're building up for doing actions like shooting, dodging, killing, whatever you need to do. If you get hit though, you lose it. So it's like all risk, all reward kind of thing, you know. And the unique thing about it is the bigger my combo, the more damage my sword does. So when it's on 0, the sword is just basic. So it's a little bit weaker than normal swords, but then it can grow to, you know, 200%. So I thought it was pretty cool. But yeah, it has like a full skill tree, which is interesting. You know, you got kind of basic stuff like gun build, magic build with Enki, the little god, the little fennec fox, or melee build and kind of health build as well. So you got that going on, and you can respec at any time, whenever you want. You can also fast travel whenever you want. There's only select campfires though, that's the only thing. But I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot. Like, for their second game, it's a hell of a difference to Ashen. If I showed you Ashen, it would look like a college art project in a good way, you know. It was like that game. It's kind of Souls-like, but it was like mannequins with no faces, and it was all like a little flying dinosaur. And then you've got, you know, stereotypical modern game with the fucking cursor since Destiny 2. But you've got full armor set where you can kind of get synergy set bonuses. You've got 2 different axes that you can move between, but obviously there's probably about 10 or 15 that you can collect. And you got different powers for Enki here. This one is like a cursed stone. It kind of looks Egyptian where it floats between these horns. And then yeah, I was messing with grenades there. I didn't really like it. Some of the guns we just picked up are really cool. You've got a grenade launcher, musket, flintlock, obviously after the name of the game. But the new ones we just picked up, we got this one, which is a fucking mortar. A hand mortar. Look at this thing. It's like someone shaved off the handle of a rifle and just put a giant grenade launcher on it. And then this one, very interesting. We just tried this out. The ricochet cannon. So a lot of your guns have penetration anyway, so they will hit them if they're right behind each other. But this one fucking bounces all over, so it's kind of cool. There's a little bit of magic in the gunpowder. That's where they get off on the fantastical stuff. You know, that's why you can double jump as well. Yeah, pretty fucking cool, man. That was, took me us a while here. Like, I'm like, what, 3 hours now and then another 3-hour stream. So they've positioned the bosses differently. We fought a lot of mini bosses, very tough bosses too, but that was our first god boss, you know. There seems to be a good few of them. Let's see what we get for beating them. Nice. Okay, so another cursed stone for him. So this does, now we can do poison damage. Oh, hell yes. But these judges, they seem to get out of here. That was fantastic, man. Holy hell. Nice. So good. Compounded damage till I take damage. Yeah, kind of like that, yeah. So it's like, you can use, you can see the left D-pad button. You can bank it whenever you want and just say, fuck it. Or if you rest at a bonfire or a campfire, it cancels it out. So it's kind of like, how long can you last kind of thing. Now if you lose it, it'll just give you the base amount, which right now is 3,000. If I bank it, it's 3,000 plus 81%, you know. So you can kind of do the maths a little bit, and you can upgrade your armor, your weapons, but all your skill points are also souls. So I've already run into this thing where I'm like, oh, I'm investing too much in skills and I haven't touched my weapon in a while. So yeah, it's cool, very cool. I'm enjoying it for sure. Something a bit different. Let's talk to your boy.
Who are you, Enki?
Yeah.
The one who just helped you kill a
Cool.
goddess.
Use it or
Don't
yes.
change the subject.
It feels great when you
You
build
had
it up. The
every
highest link I
chance
got
to
was
tell me what you were a god of.
170%.
What else
That
are you
felt
hiding
really
from
good
me?
because once
I
I
am your ally
banked
in
it, I
this.
was like, nice.
Your best and
That was
only chance
good.
to stop
She
this
definitely
disaster.
killed me a couple of times there.
That should be all
Once
you
or
need to
twice.
know.
This isn't over.
And then my
Let's
super
get back
didn't
to
do a
camp
good
before
job.
the
I think he
judges
came
bring
with
every
another
knight
one.
and root down
which
on
was
our
like
heads.
withering attack or something. I think Enki's, he's lying to us a little bit. Oh yeah, she's like a cool mystical god fennec fox, but all these feathers has this kind of oily pearlescent effect. It's kind of cool, and his voice is very, you know, godly, mystical, like all-knowing, but also a little shithead. It's cool. It's getting wrongly compared to Forspoken, which is complete nonsense. I think Forspoken combat-wise is still a great game, but yeah, the writing is atrocious. This game's story, it's okay. Like, it's like a Souls. Like the whole story is you're part of this coalition and you're fighting against these gods in this mystical land, right? But the themes and everything, it's very American Civil War meets or American Revolution meets a kind of Persian thing going on. There's a lot of statues of elephants and stuff around. It's kind of cool. So yeah, everything's been ruled by these judges, but you can see each area almost has a cult-like following of each of the gods that have been released. So that's our job, to put them back into cage or kick their fucking ass. And that was our first god right there. She had 3 arms and each phase was a different arm. It was really cool. You know, it's not going to be fucking Elden Ring or Bloodborne, you know, but it doesn't need to be. I play a lot of these Souls-likes and a lot of them have very mixed results. You're like, oh Jesus, okay. And this one's fucking very, very solid. Good for them. I enjoyed the first game, Ashen, a lot. It was clunky, janky, heavy Souls. This one, you can see it's a lot more focused on platforming too as well. There's a nice little sections where you can fly around with Enki. It's a clever little system. But in terms of the level design, it's cool, but yeah, they're definitely doing it different. I feel like I'm halfway through the game and we just got a boss, a god boss, you know, a big boss. There's clearly like, you know, 7 or 8 of them that's released. The Porta Baj. Good old Baj. The map's kind of cool. It's got that kind of Middle Earth vibe to it. It seems small enough, right? When you look at it, it looks like we've half done it. But when you get down there, there's all these nooks and crannies and caves you can get into. And a lot of little secret areas. There's even these little flames here. They're like ancestor spirits. And they will give you more souls per kill. But they come with a kind of a debuff kind of thing. And then there's no stats that you increase. Not like that. There's just skills. But some of them are like, you know, health and all that. That one's effectiveness of your potions. But you increase your stats with items around the world. Like there's statues that you find are kind of secret. And they'll up your maximum health and stuff like that. And there's no stamina, so you're just kind of chilling. I think the only thing that has a bit of, you know, you have to keep an eye on it is your ammo. Depending on the gun, you've only got like 3 bullets. But within, like, I've only started really playing this. Within a couple of hours, you get enough things where every time he attacks, I get more powder back from my gun because it's all connected to each other. Magic powder. So I never really find myself running out of ammo, except for the musket, which is long range weapons and you perfect reload like Gears of War and stuff, you know. That was cool. As we were fighting through here, they were all like half cultists. So there were like people on the street selling fruit and veg, and then they were like gods, and sending people after me. It's a cool idea. Didn't quite hit the nail on the head, but god damn it, we didn't try. Nice. Not a bad looking game either. We were kind of comparing it to Vanisher's Ghost of New Eden, which came out earlier this year, which was more God of War rather than a Souls-like. Still a great game too. Nice. Pretty nice. Yeah, I'm like just getting into the rhythm of a lot of double jumping and stuff, but fortunately it is a bit annoying on the ears. I didn't even think about that. I'd just be minding my own business. Like, whoops, not realizing I'm kind of spamming a button, but I like it because you can, if you get it right, you can do like jump, powder jump, double jump, then powder jump again, you see? So you can do that, and you get around pretty fast, and then if you get that momentum going, she gets a little slide going too. Yeah, I think this is fun. Like, these kind of games I was definitely going to get anyway to support the dev, but Game Pass is just the cherry on top like it always is. Nice. We got our first boss down. That was cool. That's a sign of things to come. Like, Ashen wasn't easy. I remember that last boss of Ashen taking me well over 10 tries. You're just kicking my ass. But that game only had about 5 bosses total, and it was kind of like area boss done, area boss done. So the whole thing was barely a couple of hours long. It was still pretty cool. So this is a hell of a glow up. That's the only way I'm putting it. I know it sounds a bit stupid, but hell of a change. Anyway, I will head over to this campfire, and then I'll leave it there. We'll switch over. Good timing. You came in right down the boss. I hope it wasn't too spoilery for you. You wouldn't have seen some of the smaller bosses before. They also have these kind of horde enemies too. So there's lots to do.
Gather round.